One moment. Making sure everything is going alright. Hi, Misha Main! You're so early! Hope everything looks alright. We dropped a lot of frames at the beginning, but I think the stream will even itself out as we go on. Are you excited for the V4 beta update, Misha Main? Or are you nervous? A bit of both for me, I would say. I'm playing on your TV. Hello, Blue Note. Hello, Struggy. Thank you for joining. Praying for Phainon? Same, Peter. Both, yeah. Okay. Let's check HomDGCat. These are the old changes, I think. Yeah, these are the old changes still. So it hasn't updated. Refresh. Yeah, it's just that V2 to V3. Just waiting for HomDGCat to update. Hi Shadow, thank you for joining. It's time, it is indeed time. Time for what? I'm not sure. Time for tears or time for celebration? We shall see. Yeah, just waiting for HomDGCat to get the update out. While we wait, I'll spend my Trailblaze power. But yeah, any minute or 5 minutes from now, the update will be out and we will look at them together. Oh yeah, the new Pure Fiction updated too, so we can look to do that. For now, let's spend Trailblaze power for Phainon relics. When do they usually update HomDGCat? Last time I think there was a 30-minute delay or something. But we'll see if there's a delay this time or not.
I am struck. Forever.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I'm not sure if I want it to come sooner or if I want to hold off on it because I'm nervous. I'm afraid nothing will change. I doubt they'll straight up nerf him. At least not at E0. So I'm not too worried about that. But I would just really like to see some positive changes. Just hopefully his bot does not break this time around. Oh yeah, HomDGCat. Yeah, we'll see. Brace for impact? I'm bracing, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. Vanderus. Thank you for joining though.
I'll accept your punishment. Fury upon
Just spending Trailblaze power while we wait for HomDGCat to load. For anyone who's just joining, that's what we're doing right now. We got crit damage on the healing set, and we got healing bonus on the crit damage set. If Phainon remains weak, I'll stop monthly pass and use it on ZZZ. Hashtag boycott HSR, blue to see. I don't think he's weak, I just think he's a little clunky. When V4 changes, any minute now, Jawbone. We're just waiting for HomDGCat to update. I'm trying to read your name upside down. You look stupid right now. I do, don't I? Twisting my head to try and read your comment. Phainon is saved, let's hope. Is the update out? It is not. Okay, still waiting. Yeah, it just needs optimizations in some places, yes. Hello, Hazel!
fury upon you.
Okay, just the healing set again. Sure.
I am struck. Forever doomed.
Eternal.
Can we see your build for him later? Absolutely. Thank you for following, Vanderus.
Nothing major. Watch over you.
Right now, we're just waiting for HomDGCat to update so we can see the changes.
Conquer all.
But they should be out any minute now. As for what changes I'm expecting to see, maybe numbers changes, but his main issue right now is how he uses up action value, and I honestly don't expect that to change, so my hopes are low for that. Shawi, thank you so much for following! Morning, Shorik. Hoyo, please, yes, I'm right there with you, Fruit Shake. Also, thanks for joining. Struggy, I love it when the relic set doesn't match what it's supposed to do. I know, right? No leaks happened regarding how useless his changes were this time around, so I'm hoping that's a sign. Yes, but on the other hand, that could mean he gets no changes. What we thinking, chat? Is he saved or cooked? I'm not expecting too much changes.
Will be swept away by the wind.
Praying for Phainon to get buffed? Same, I'm right there with you, Shawi. I think that's all of us right now. Does Phainon need speed? I have a perfect physical orb with 4 going into speed and 1 going into crit damage. Not really.
The dead return.
The speed of his actions is based on his base speed, so speed stats from substats and speed boots doesn't affect how quickly he gets his actions. Phainon will be nerfed again, even more than before in V4. Well, he wasn't nerfed in V3. His Eidolon 1 was, but his base kit was buffed, if anything, in V3. It was just very minuscule. V3 feels like final version at this point. Don't say that, Nomi. We're praying. We're coping. Phainon gets special passive with Mighty, plus 60% res pen when together on the same team.
Conquer all land.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Okay, still not out.
Receive divinity.
Oh, do you use Fribbles, by the way, Chewy? Good sight to see how your relics actually look on the unit. I tried Fribble once, Shadow, but I'm so technologically challenged, I cannot figure it out. But I tried it a long time ago. Shawi, I mean, I don't want to have a broken character who breaks the game, but I don't want him to be under Herta or Casterus. Why can't he be the same? Yeah, I think he could definitely use some adjustments for sure.
Through my blood.
I hope he will have more turns for V4, same. They already have Phainon? Maybe if I figure it out, maybe you can walk me through it sometime, Shadow. Once I set the Discord server up. I'm working on setting the Discord server up, actually. I'll definitely have the Discord server up by the end of this week. I'm just looking into what things I need to add to it. The silence is loud. Phainon's traces will be changed to if Ceridra is on the team, X happens. That's basically already how his gameplay is, Blitzy. I mean, I'm the same boat 100%. Like, I'm so bad with stuff like that, but it's simple enough. Yeah, once the Discord server is up, maybe I'll ask you for help. I want him to be in the ballpark of Thirda at least.
I am strife. Forever doomed.
How should I say this? I don't think he's significantly worse than her by any means right now, in terms of damage output. I just think he has other issues. I want him to be the best? Well, we all want the best for him, Shadow. The healing and shield for damage buff he got in his traces should be changed into he gets a stackable damage buff when he receives a buff. Well, he already has a passive where he gets crit damage when he's targeted by an ally, so that's already pretty similar. Please break game, I know, right? Thirda is the 3.0 character and she's still so good. Just wishing Phainon can do the same. I think he will be the same once Ceridra releases. It's just that I think he's much more dependent on Ceridra than Herta was on Anaxa or even Tribi, right? I fear I have to pull for Ceridra because I literally don't have any good supports for him. Yeah. Ceridra will be great for him probably, so can't go wrong there. All I ask for is AV quality of life and I'm happy. Same, J-Combats. I would like for him to have more ways to manage his AV issues without relying on Ceridra. But that's not something I'm expecting to change, unfortunately. Let's see. Might as well refresh the Reddit too. V4 is still not out. I hope they buff his Eidolons. As somebody pulling for them, I feel a little disappointed. I'm disappointed that they nerfed his E1 last time, Sanguine. So I'm right there with you. I hope they give more power to his E1 again. Losing the res pen hurt a lot. Apparently V3 is down for maintenance right now, just like last time? Maybe he will need Dan Heng too, so maybe they don't want to make him broken since he will get them, yeah. I think it's clear they're balancing him around his future teammates a lot. Phainon buff, please, yeah. I'm planning to run him with Sunday plus Bronya plus Gallagher and skip Siridra. Am I trolling? I mean, if that's the team you like. Is V4 today? It should be, Yaimiko. What Sunday is dropping in the same patch? Yes, probably, according to leaks. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. Fix AV, fix skill multipliers, fix counter, fix E1 and E6. That would be the dream, Vanderus. I mean, if Siridra doubles every of his actions, it would be such a big glow up, yeah. It would be a big glow up, but also would make him, like, a night and day character with and without her, right? Did you see the V4 changes yet? I just came in. No, we're just waiting for the V4 update to go live. We're waiting for HamDGCat to get the update out. But it should be rolling out any minute now. Yeah, he's gonna have 2 after sale units, so definitely might be less strong in some areas because they will patch it out, yeah. The fact that Phainon is made for sustainless too, so that's likely a really big comp, yeah. I think he's being balanced around the fact that it's easier to run sustainless on him too. But the trade-off for that is his sustainless team comp isn't too far above other characters' sustain comps. Is it true that he is best in a sustainless team compared to having sustain? Well, everyone is best in a sustainless team, right? But for Phainon, it's just that he's a lot easier to run in a sustainless team. So not only is it his best, but it's also not as punishing as other characters. They better fix that triple harmony banner to just a single one, because if not, I'm booking a ticket to China. I think they will never change the counter skill. I don't expect it either, Jawbone. I want everyone to be buffed. I mean, that would be nice. Woho is almost as good as a shitty support, to be honest. 40% damage, 2 stacks for ult, 20% attack. Yeah, compared to like Tingyun. Oh, Alexandra Hamilton, thank you so much for following. We're just waiting for the V4 beta update to roll out. It should go live any minute now. Vanderus, I agree. Woho was clearing similarly to some of the other worse supports, but the benefit to supports like Tingyun, even though Tingyun doesn't supply significantly more damage than Woho, Tingyun can abuse Dance Dance Dance, so it helps a lot. That Lycon is just too broken. Do you think Terravox / New Sustain might be a little different compared to the more traditional sustain units we've had? When was the last traditional sustain we've had? Most sustains nowadays do a lot of extra stuff. Yeah, his counter looks too good for it to do so little. This is only leak information, but his best team is supposed— yeah. Yeah, Fierce Frost. Hello, straight people. Hello, Psycho Titan. I searched for V4 Phainon at Twitter and found your stream. Oh! So glad to hear it, Alexander Hamilton. We'll be reacting and analyzing to the changes live once they roll out. Again, they should be coming any minute now, once HamDGCat, the website, gets their hands on the changes and puts them out live for us to see. But so glad to have you here. OMG, please save Phainon, my man. Listen, I would save him if it was in my hands, but unfortunately it's out of my hands. All we can do is hope. While we're waiting for the beta update to roll out, other than the goat, hopefully they don't touch Silverwolf. She's kind of perfect right now. I'm shocked Silverwolf has been flying under the radar in the beta. Like, surely they have to touch her numbers, right? They have to nerf the damage of her ultimate, at least. Kind of sad because some people say that Archer, a free character, is better than Phainon. Archer has a higher skill ceiling, but Phainon is easier to run sustainless, which is part of what they're balancing him around. Hello Chewy, I'm so scared. Savvy, same. I feel you there. Scared and excited all at the same time. I have 12 pulls in a dream. What are you pulling for? Just Phainon E0? Hope you had a great week so far, Chewy. Good to see you. Great to see you too, Psycho Titan. I've had a great week. The last stream we did, finishing up the 3.1 Euphoria story, was a blast. Let's hope for the best. That's all we can do, huh? I need him to be good. I saved my character and like him guaranteed for Phainon. He'll be good for sure, Alexandra Hamilton. Like, he'll clear content just fine. It's just a matter of how he'll feel while playing him. They need to hurry. I'm literally sweating bricks right now. I know, right? I hope it's not like last time where it took a while for HamDGCat to get the V3 update out. I'm so surprised she lived last patch. Yeah, Silverwolf, yeah. Even if they mess him up, he's still gonna be good in my heart. He will be good, don't worry, Fruitshake. He'll, at the very least, I have no doubts that he'll be good with Siridra. Actual modern day damage amplifier. Please make him really good. I need a second team with the ability to clear endgame. Oh, Misha main. Phainon is about to be my first team. We're gonna try Pure Fiction later, and you guys are going to see how bricked my account is, because I've skipped all of Emporius just saving up for Phainon. 12 pulls and a credit card. Oh no, that's how they get you. Pulling Phainon E0 S1 or E1 S1 if I'm really lucky. Best of luck! Been practicing double Bronya Sunday runs on Aglaya, and I don't like it, but hopefully Phainon's ult makes it smoother. Yeah. Well, with Aglaya, you would have Bronya advancing Sunday. I'm just hoping to win my 50-50. That's the most we can hope for, right, Hazel? I hope he does. Today's Pure Fiction made me cry. Yeah, I will be doing today's Pure Fiction as well, and I will be suffering. I will not be full clearing it, because I don't have enough characters. Because again, I've skipped everyone for Phainon. Husbando, that's not imaginary in a while. We had an Axa. Silverwolf is the best option to pull right now if Phainon doesn't get buffed. Well, all in all, next patch also has Tribby and Sunday on the banners, so... Silverwolf is the best... Oh, I already read that. Hello, Chewy in chat. Hello, Emporium Guy. Thank you so much for being here. I just pray my Goat Archer doesn't get nerfed. Yeah, honestly, I'll be kind of surprised if Archer flies under the radar. I'm sorry, chat is moving so fast. I'm trying to read everything. People love doom posting the male characters. I don't even know why people like doing that. People doom post every character, if you ask me, Streggy. King Yuan will carry you? I don't know if I'll even be using him. People really are dooming on Phainon, huh? He's fine casually, he's just questionable for zero cycle gamers now. Phainon is definitely strong enough. It's just some gameplay clunkiness is the main thing. But in terms of strength, I think Phainon is fine too. Also, the way he's designed makes his kit very susceptible to being extra reliant on future teammates like Seridra. So I would just like to see more self-reliance in that regard. I have all harmonies except Tribby. Is she worth it, or do I wait for Seridra? Depends on the characters you have and the teams you want to focus on, Yamiko. For Phainon, if you're going for Phainon, then Seridra, waiting for Seridra would definitely be worth it. But Tribby's always a good pull as well. I'm sorry, chat is moving fast. Pure Fiction right now is so hard that even my Thirda is struggling. Oh no, me without Thirda is definitely going to struggle. Phainon feels like the second coming of Jing Yuan, so clunky but with such high potential through future support. I think you could say Phainon feels like a playable Lightning Lord, because of the AV issues. I'm surprised they made Archer so strong since we're being given him for free, yeah. The trade-off is that he's difficult to play though, Mini Mimi. Phainon Super Break teams are so cursed. Good luck on Pure Fiction, your Firefly team can't clear easily, oh no. Will you be pulling Phainon's teammates when they drop? Absolutely, J-Combats. I've saved everything to fully invest in Phainon and his teammates. Crying as a free-to-play, but I'll still get him trust. Good luck, T-Hats. Last-minute prayers. They do post everyone, but they love to come for men. I found a new YouTuber that just says he's trash and he's not even out yet. YouTuber is farming drama as usual, right? I've seen this Pure Fiction is hilarious. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to pull for her. Cat is taking too long. Yeah, they are taking long this time around, but they took a while last time around too. Just gotta be patient, I guess. I know this is unrelated to all the Phainon talk, but someone was trying to convince me that Tribby is better than Ruan Mei for break. Is that true? Probably not. Unless it's Tribby E1. Then maybe. Chat, be fast on these cope days. Yeah. That's the beauty of Hunt. You can optimize the heck out of Hunt. That's true, Emporium Guy. Like Fei Xiao and Boot Hill as well. A Deltarune reference? I don't know anything about Deltarune. Just constantly hitting the refresh button for Cat. E1 Tribby I can see. E0 Tribby is just no. Yeah, agreed, 09. What I meant earlier regarding sustains, would this new potential BIS sustain be better than a third and slot harmony is what I'm really curious about. The preservation sustain, I'm not going to name their name, would have to be pretty cracked for Phainon in order to compete with the third harmony slot. Which is why I'm honestly a little skeptical that the sustain is actually going to be better for Phainon than a third harmony. We'll just have to see what they do. Tribute is better than Ruan Mei if you have E1 Fugue to compensate. I could see that. OMG, yeah, Hunt is on the most fun paths right now. Clearing with Boot Hill is so insane sometimes. I had to skip Boot Hill. They want his optimal to be sustained. I agree. I agree that they want the future preservation unit to be in his best team. But that unit is going to have to do some pretty crazy stuff in order to beat out the likes of, like, Tribby and Robin in Phainon teams. I think if it's just Ho-Ho, I can see Phainon working. He can definitely work with Ho-Ho. I've one-cycled with her. I love my booty boy. That's a crazy sentence, Sailor Enthusiast. I'm tempted to get his E6 for the lulz. Ooh, E6 makes him into a blast unit, right? Or even beating Aventurine. Yo, so what's the update? Arup? We're just waiting for the update to roll out. I mean, the update has rolled out. We're just waiting for HomDGCat to get their hands on the data and to post it. It should be any minute now. Playing Boot Hill is so fun. I wish my Fugue had better relics to make him more optimal for clearing more content. Fugue doesn't need that much relic investment, does she? My team's still stuck in 1.0 follow-up team. Save me, Phainon. I can't live with this team anymore. Phainon needs to save my teams too. One day, I will do my own account review to show how cooked my account is since I've been saving everything. So why are we talking about Phainon and everyone's leaks up and down like Ceridra, but we can't talk about Mysterious Sustain, haha? Because their identity is a supposed mystery, Psycho Titan. Okay, Emma, wait. Yep, that's what we're all doing, Arup. This is the V4 beta waiting room right now. Alex, they probably are gonna make the preservation have a mem-like buff that gives more turns. I don't know if it'll give more turns, but I think it'll at least stack his ultimate really fast. I heard he makes everyone have like a summon of some type in regards to a Phainon sustain. Yeah, I've heard that too, OC May. So how long is the maintenance? 1 hour? It really depends. Sometimes HomDGCat has it up earlier than this. Looks like it's taking a while this time around though. A Fugue break effect requirement isn't bad, but building effect hit rate and speed sucks. Yeah. Chewy, who do you think have the best E6 in the 3.x roster so far? It might have been Phainon until they nerfed it last beta update. It's between Thurda and Casterus though, right? Phainon is up there probably still, but again, they just nerfed it, so it's a little painful. Do you think they're going to increase the preservation units in the future? There are just so few. No. I think they struggle to design preservation units. I love using boot hill comps in APOC. Fugue needs a minimum of 220 break effect. I literally need the Herdosaur light cone to hit her threshold. What's your opinion on his support damage buff trace? That plus 95% damage buff could make him competitive with harmonies depending on stack gen and buffs. Yeah. It's definitely enough to make him competitive with some of the lower tier harmonies, but in order for him to compete with some of the higher tier harmonies, he's going to have to do more than just sustain plus provide those utilities. Honestly, if the sustain gives a summon who can deal AoE damage at the start of Phainon turn, it would feel so much better for real Phainon bounce attack. Nomi, I'm expecting the sustain to do something like that. I'm expecting him to interact with Phainon's counterattack in a way that makes Pure Fiction feel better. Do we think the new sustain will be remembrance or actually preservation? I think it'll be preservation. Taking a while surely means there's so much info copium. Well, it took a similar amount of time last update too, Vanderus. Is my goat washed? I don't think he's washed. I think for the entire 3.x patch, we're only getting 2 sustains, which is Hyacine and Mystery Guy. Yeah, agreed, Jawbones. And for 2.x, we only got Aventurine and Lingsha too, right? I woke up and ran here. So nice to have you here, 3 Orphans. We're just waiting for the update to be live. Or for HomDGCat to update the data. I want to at least E0S1 Phainon first, but since I don't have Sunday yet, do you think I should try for both him and his light cone, or try for Tribby after getting Sunday? They don't have Sunday yet. Do you think I should try for both him and his light cone, or after getting Sunday? Tribby is probably a bigger priority than Sunday's light cone. But it does also depend on what teams you're investing in. Although Tribby, it's hard to go wrong with Tribby, right? For any team. I have 19 pulls and 10k plus asteroids with Phainon's name on it. Sounds good, Erup. You can at least reach the 50-50. I think E6 Tribby pre-nerf was a different breed of broken. Yeah, I was only thinking of DPS's 0-9, but that's true. E6 Tribby is probably up there. Imagine the changes are just numbers. That's honestly what I'm expecting, Hazel. Hello, future Phainon havers. Hello, Mask. So nice to have you here. The summons he gives will also count towards Sunday full 80% damage amp, so yeah. That'll help him compete with some of the lower tier harmonies, the preservation unit. Calling it, every Phainon support is giving the obligatory base speed buff even if in Eidolons or light cones. I could see Ceridra having something like that. I'm predicting the new preservation unit to have something like Quake Blizzard damage from... I agree, Ryoshi. I think when Phainon is taking hits while under the preservation unit's shield, then it will have a similar effect to Quake or Blazer damage, and it's going to help him in Pure Fiction. If Phainon ult stacks even without a single target buff, I think he's going to be easily the best character. Maybe a Shatter Blaze-like mechanic from SU. Yeah, I can see that for the preservation unit as well. Let's take bets on if he gets nerfed again. He didn't get nerfed last time, Omens of Fate, except for his E1 and E6. So his Eidolons did get nerfs, that's fair. But his E0 didn't get nerfed last time. No matter the kit outcome, just the visual of using Phainon's ult to moves on, say, Bellabog guards, it will be so funny, like overkill, it really is. I can't wait to get Sunday Light Cone because I feel so using him without it. It's really strong for sure. Hi, Hyunjin. Hi, on V3, how much time we wait? Anybody remember? I think it was like 30 minutes to an hour, honestly. I think the update was on maintenance or something, Leo. We'll see how long we have to wait this time. Any idea if Blade's Light Cone would be good for Phainon or not? Probably not. You would probably just run Aeon instead. No one has Phainon's level of animation. It's gonna bring so many people who has quit back. Yeah, Pampered Panda. Phainon easily has the best animations in the game. Oh, Leo, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that we're just kind of just sitting here waiting for the update to go live. Just hitting refresh.
Yeah.
Please be 4 already? I know, right? It's getting me so anxious, the long wait. Please speed buff so he doesn't hog the AV. That would be ideal, Alex. I remember the time when the first leaks about Phainon leaks said he had a day and night cycle mechanic. What happened to that? Well, when he exits his ultimate, he does have a line about returning to the cycle, right? So I think they were going for something like that. The unreachable side, yeah. Please return. Okay, Wait, beta changes are right now? I thought it's tomorrow. Nope, beta changes are happening now, Black Heron. Please return E1 and E6 back to V1. I would like that as well, Xiaolongbao. Clara S5 for additional sustain. You can do that too. Do you think Phainon's Light Cone will be a good cone for anyone else other than him? Seems like a good stat stick. It gives speed and defense shred. Honestly, not the craziest thing in the world. Damage percent for the ultimate too, but honestly, Aeon might still be better as a generalist Light Cone. Unless you're playing a character that needs the speed. Humans and AoEs, Senate. Phainon E0S1 or the wolf who ate the fox, Silverwolf? I mean, still Phainon, probably. What are some free-to-play Light Cones we could run on Phainon? Aeon, the Herda Shot Light Cone, always. I hope they make him work better with more free-to-play units. I don't have Tingyan, so praying that she's on the banner. I think he works with a lot of the free-to-play harm supports. I guess I'm counting Tingyan as one of those, but also RMC and Branya are pretty accessible. Aren't those two forms? Asterite Showcase? Okay, 1 second, Erupt. I'm just trying to get through the entire chat. Wait, you really are just standing right next to Phi? Yeah, I am. I haven't left his side ever since last time. Waiting is happiness or something, I don't know. Waiting is not happiness right now. Waiting is anxiety. Hi, Momo. Thank you so much for joining. Say my name. Someone. That's your name, right? Just someone. And he is black like the night on the bottom and like light like the sun on top, so he's definitely still day-night coded, yeah. If I survive the mighty auto battle, I will survive any other beta. True, Singman. Defense thread is good. Defense thread is nice, but if you don't have other sources of defense thread, then it's not as crazy as people like to make it out to be. Wow, your views are growing so much. Congrats. Thank you, Momo. But also, these beta update streams usually just tend to pull in a lot of views, so that's inflating it a bit. But I appreciate everyone for being here regardless. I gasped when I saw the 112 people watching. Is there? I didn't have time to look at how many people are watching because I'm reading through chat. Thank you everyone who's joining. I know we're kind of just in a waiting room right now, waiting for the update to go live, but I really appreciate you being here and discussing it with me. Honestly, the build-up is part of the fun, right? Discussing what we expect to happen in the changes. Maybe it's taking so long because there's a bunch of characters to get and upload the info. It took a long time last time as well, Mask. They could always make him worse. No, they can't, young master. You take that back. Tingyan is likely going to be a 4-star on Phainon banner. That would be helpful. I already built Phainon perfect CV as good as I can. It's around 44 CV, only miss 1 CV. Wow, nice. I can show my Phainon build in a second. For Tingyan Lycone, DDD is best for Phainon? Absolutely, Leo. Is Phainon a good Akron support? It won't, Nomi. It won't. It's 137 now, by the way. 136 people. Oh, wow. Thank you all so much for joining. This is the V4 beta update waiting room. So when's V4 coming out? It should be any minute now, Momo. We're just waiting for HomDGCat to post the update. But it should be live already. When's V4? It's live already. We're just waiting for HomDGCat to get the data and post it on the website. Imagine Hoyo sees this and boom, all 136 of us lose our HSR accounts. It's not like our HSR accounts are tied to our Twitch accounts or YouTube accounts. We'd be fine. Manifesting, I get E16 yen from Phainon's banner. She doesn't really need her Eidolons for Phainon teams, honestly. I might have to pass up on finance, and Sunday has more utility by virtue of being a Harmony. That is true, 13. DPS characters are always lower on the priority list. You're in the top 5% of streamers right now, kinda crazy. Thank you all so much for being here. No, I told all the viewers to come because this streamer is the manliest, dommiest man that plays HSR. They're gonna be disappointed if you told them that, Psycho Titan. Kali's Bibopi, thank you so much for following. Hello, Ricky. Thank you for being here. Mine is though, Momo. You'll be fine. You're not even covering leaks like me. You're just looking at them. I'm the only one here at risk from Hoyo. Let's be real. Pretty soon they're going to have their assassins after me for covering leaks. But I actually am considering making a video about why I cover leaks and why I think it's important. Sunday S1 is a must pull, or I can run E0 S0 Sunday. You can make do with E0 S0 Sunday for sure. They can't ban us for watching content, exactly. Hoping they remove the 60% base speed from his ult and change it to 100% base speed? That would be a big change. They wouldn't ban us, just take all our pulls. Is that a red dot on your head? Me? Actually so glad I stumbled on your account a month ago. You've been such a good help. Thank you so much, T-Hats. I'm so glad I could be helpful to you. Massive streamer moment. Digital footprint. Is HomDGCat gonna post this, or? Refresh gang. That's what we're doing right now. Yo, Chibi, you should do account review someday. I definitely will. I'm just kind of swamped in content right now because I'm so behind in the story. So I have a lot of stream content right now, but I'll definitely do account reviews eventually, if people are interested. Also, Chewy, I must say, you should censor your UID in your videos because in case the Hoyo assassins did come after you, they could have a harder time tracking you down. I don't think they'll actually come after me. I don't actually show any gameplay leaks. I don't even know if I'll have the polls to go for Sunday, so Phainon will have to make it work with Brana and Tingyan. Saridra should be even better than Sunday for him afterwards, so you can spend the whatever remaining polls you have after Phainon on Saridra. If you want to fully invest in his teams, that is. Didn't Hoyo officially stated that only story leaks are a hard no, while mechanics and such are okay? They didn't say it was okay. Hoyo didn't say any leaks are okay. But they do only go super hard after story leaks. Hoyoverse lawsuit higher than Phainon's damage per action value? Oh no. I got news because I might only have 2 Phainon on my 3 accounts because I pulled for Hyacinth. Oh yeah, you have like 3 accounts, right, Ricky? Phainon Sunday Robin RMC or Phainon Sunday Branya Tingyan? Why not Phainon Sunday Robin Branya, Erup? Why do I feel like they aren't going to change anything? That's the pessimism, Red Turtle. Phainon really needs more buff about action value, I agree. But I think they're going to have Saridra fix that issue for him. Is it better to get both Phainon E0 S0 and Sunday E0 S0? Because my only premium supports Runmei and RMC are in Caster's team? Probably. If you're lacking that many supports, Maharaga, then I would probably just go E0 on both of them. I reported the stream to Hoyo because it offends me, especially during Pride Month. Where's my straight pride? Okay, Psycho Titan. Calm down. Leaks taking so long because Phainon buffs were so good, I'm trying to cope. Well, leaks took a long time last time as well, May, and his buffs weren't very good there. Any second now, yeah, we're just constantly refreshing. They should add his E6 to his E0 and make an entire new E6 for real. True, that's how you would balance him, huh? I can't wait to brick my Tingyan after Saridra will be out. Same. Wait, I just got here. How big are the buffs? We're still waiting for HomDGCat to update. Kato Yuki. The update should be live, they just need to post the data on the website. One of my first units was Sunday, really funny when I didn't know how to play and I was running Chingchue Moses Sunday. Would Phainon work with RMC, Tian, and Ranmei in a team? He'll work. Okay, Crestludum. Calm the thirst. Also, should I go for Phainon or Sunday's Light Cone? I fear Sunday's is super necessary. Phainon can probably make do with Aeon. F5, F5, F5. Do you think the blank part in Phainon kit will be removed after we finish the 3.4 story? I would expect it to, Jawbone, yeah. I'm coping so hard right now, light angle, same. DigiCat updaters passed out because of the huge nerfs coming. True. Maharaga, the Divine General, is also a Phainon fan. Refresh the page. Oh, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Okay, okay. This is not a drill, it's here. Sorry if I slow down on reading chat, but it's here. Wait. Okay, when there are just a wording change on the relic set. This is Phainon's Light Cone. Just wording change. Zosimos, thank you so much for following. Kafka got a change. Phainon. Did Phainon get a change? Hello? Track updates. Are there any other changes or is it all here? Wouldn't the rest of the changes be here with these? Yeah, they should all be here. Is this... It's only these three? It's only wording changes to the Light Cone, the Planet and Kafka? Refresh? I think this means they didn't change any of the other characters. I guess they'll upload one by one? Is that how it works? Well, that was underwhelming, I know, right? Only 3 changes? CN language? Are they still... Is it still updating? Is it gonna add them in the next few minutes? Because it's only these 3 things, and these 3 things are only wording changes. If that's all of the changes, then this is a very disappointing V4, agreed. He's the same as V3, yeah. Yeah, because if I go back to the previous update, all of the changes are just right here. And then I go here, and it's just these 3. It's so over. I'm so sorry to everyone who joined the chat just for these to be the nothing burger changes. Surely there are other changes, they're just taking a while to upload. No way the patch is so small. Best V4 of all time. Okay, I'm ending it on the spot. I'm going to cope and keep refreshing, but V5 is in 2 days. Oh, V5 is... It's in like 3 days, yeah. Maybe the changes are in V5. And the crowd is confused? Is current Phainon looking bad? Why is everyone saying over? I don't think he's bad. I think he just has some gameplay issues that a lot of people want to see smoothened out, literally, Anna. But I don't think he's bad by any means. Brand new version for grammar fixes. Classic Hoyo. Change the language? I don't even know how to do that on HamDigiCat, I'm gonna be honest. We should wait a bit more? I will wait a bit more, just to see. Hoping there's a lot of number changes, that's why it's taking so long. V5, our hope. Silverwolf and Archer survived the beta. That is true, Nomi. That's one positive. What changes do you want the most? I would want him to not take up so much action value, whether it be buffing the base speed of his ultimate countdown, or giving him an action advance on his enhanced basic attack or something like that. Just something to make his action value consumption more forgiving and self-reliant. He's strong, but his gameplay has some awkwardness that impacts, yeah. I think if anyone is saying he is bad, they just mean he's not the new BIS Zero Cycle character. For right now, yeah. Not only talking about Phainon, but this means Archer survived nerfs and a bunch of other stuff too. That's true, Mask. This turns into a V5 waiting room. we just go for a 72-hour stream. I'm down. So they are updating, are they? You change it to another language, there are more changes. How do I change the language? Do I click this? Okay, I do. Which one? I don't know what each language is, but I just... Oh! Okay, there are Phainon changes. It's just wording changes though. Right? Change the language, there's an error. I changed the language, but there weren't any numbers changes. Yeah, I changed the language, but it doesn't look like there were many changes. No, read Chinese. Are they possibly wording changes in other languages? It looks like it's just a wording change to me. I think he gets stack refund on overflow. Are you reading the Chinese? I obviously can't read it. At the right of English, there's like 6 changes. Just trying to understand based on translating. Thank you so much, overall. Refund upon overflow. Yeah, this is the talent that's about overflowing on his stacks. Maybe put it through a translator to be safe. Wait, so sad. It's the talent, doesn't seem like much. There was more on the Korean. Why is there more on the Korean when the Chinese is the... I don't understand. Is it this one? Why is there more and... Okay, you know, it's fine. Obviously, I can't read any of this, but it looks like there are a lot of changes. There is a good amount of changes to go over. Oh, they're changing his E4 and E6. Let's hope they buffed his E6. Although it looks like they just removed some wording of stuff. There aren't any numbers changes, so that's something. But again, I can't read any of this, but... Yeah, at least we can see that there are changes to his talents. Nothing to his base skills, but there are changes to his talents. His traces? They're called traces. Talents is a Genshin term, right? It's probably because the different languages have different wording changes. The Korean has worse wording, I guess. Is it all just going to be wording changes then? Okay, so we gotta wait till it's all done uploading. Let's see, what's in this language? Wait! You go to this last language and Phainon isn't even on here. Phainon doesn't even appear in changes for this language. I don't know which one this is, but... Okay. Am I gonna continue with the story quest? I don't know if we'll get to it today, Ricky. I'm so confused by this different language thing. I'm confused by the amount of variance in changes that he has based on language. That's Korean, Diva? I'm sorry. I'm Asian, I should know these things. Well, the Reddit only posted the English changes, which is only wording changes, and Kafka was the only character to receive changes in the English version. Physist. I think the last language is Korean, while the second to last is Japanese. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you for informing me. So he has the most changes in Japanese, and then for some reason, he just doesn't appear at all in Korean and English. Okay, bye for now. I might buy some food. Alright, Ricky. Have a good day, night, whatever it is for you. And I'm getting different buffs based on language. That would be diabolical if a character does different things depending on what language you play in. I mean, if it's wording changes, it makes sense they'd have like different amounts of change based on language, I suppose. Google Translate gives a rough idea. Those are localization changes for the respective languages. Okay. I guess there's just multiple Phainons out there. If it really is nothing but localization changes, that's very sad. For us. For me. So how do we do this? Chinese to English, Google Translate. Baiya's talent. When the fire seed reaches 12 points, the finishing move can be activated. After reaching the limit, up to 3 points can be overflow, and when the transformation ends, fire seed will be gained based on the overflow points. Is that not just the same? When Baiya becomes a skill target for any single target from our team or another enemy, he gains 1 point of fire seed. If the caster is Okay. This is literally just the same thing that it already was. Such a great V4, guys. I know, right, Tiats? Translated the Chinese one seems like just wording changes. Yeah, that's what I'm getting too. It's just wording changes. Only localization changes, yeah. Do you think they don't want to change him much because his upcoming supports are going to go crazy? I do think that, Vietchi. I think he's being heavily balanced around Saridra. I tried translating. Looks like his T1 gives 3 stacks of Core Flame at the start of battle. Really? I would be surprised because they didn't touch any of the numbers. Like, the numbers on these are all still the same. So yeah, don't forget to smile. Smile through the pain. Oh wow, guys, this V4 changed so much. Is this the first V4 that did nothing? I doubt it's the first V4 that did nothing. Classic Hoyo, truly. V5 save us. Well, it's in 3 days, so maybe. That's 7 characters here, yeah. And 0 changes, basically. Phainon is fine. They are balancing him, taking into account that Saridra is going to fix his kit. I agree, Mordred. Hoyo finally ran their kits through a spell checker and made a whole patch for it. I assume they're going to make a new character that gives base speed. Saridra will do something to fix his AV issues for sure, Red Turtle. Do we know what Saridra does? Also, sorry if I misspelled her name. We don't exactly know what Saridra does, but most likely she's going to be a single target buffer of some kind for hypercarry teams. She's going to have some kind of turn manipulation in her kit, and she's going to function very well with Phainon. But we don't know any specifics. I checked the JP version too, and it seems like he does get 3 core flames at the start of battle now. I'll take that with a grain of salt, Xavi. Hoyo really know what they are doing from V1 and not changing anything big anymore. Tell that to Cypher, Garam. I think there's going to be more than V6 changes. I don't think so, Darkstar. There usually isn't, right? Still better than V1 to V5 being Jiao Cho nerfs. True, Alex. I remember those. My biggest issue with Saridra fixing him is why can't we just a character that functions fine without a specific other support? We all know how much of a disaster Firefly was with that problem. I think the issue with Phainon and Saridra is just how much he's going to rely on her. Because she's fixing the AV issue, which is such a big issue for him. Like other characters, other DPSs also rely on their supports, but I just don't think it's as bad for them as it's going to be for Phainon and Saridra. But I am saying this without knowing what Saridra exactly does yet, so obviously it's all speculation, but that's my feelings on it. V6, V7 is anomaly, usually up to V5, yeah. Cypher out here being the embodiment of chaos during her beta, she really was. Cypher, probably because it's their first take making sub DPS on HSR. Garam, you take back your Topaz slander right now. Diva, right click to translate the page. Sorry, I really could have just done that, couldn't. Anyway, we're just gonna move past that. I'm not very excited to pre-farm all of Saridja's materials and relics. The reason for the difference is amount of changes is maybe because each language has different typos wording. Yeah, it's different localization changes. Mighty got revived in his V4 while Phainon didn't change at all in his. That's quite unfair. It feels like Skirk on Genshin right now. I haven't kept up much with Skirk's beta in Genshin since I don't play Genshin anymore. Hoyo knows if they sort of cripple a character in one area, they can get more out of selling the crutches, yeah. V6 will exist for real, we hope. Forgot about Topaz, sorry. Hoyo forgot about her too, it's okay. Casters received like 7 hotfixes, there is still hope. No Phainon changes? Indeed, no Phainon changes. Only localization changes. The V5 usually is for 3 to 2 characters, now there is 7 characters. It can go to 6, version 6, or even version 7. I don't know if that's how it works, Darkstar. I don't know if the amount of versions is dependent on how many characters are in the beta. Hi, I want Phainon, but not interested in Saridra. Am I cooked? I'm sure you can make it work. Obviously, the performance is going to be a lot different without Saridra, but as long as you're fine not clearing optimally, you'll be fine. Also, V6 is unlikely because we start the beta late. Did we? I don't remember. Hoyo is just hyping us up for V5 and V6, guys, trust. V5 is in 3 days, so we will be streaming in 3 days to check out V5. Unrelated to the beta, but does Phainon prefer the Herta Shot Light Cone or Clara's Light Cone? What buffs does Clara's Light Cone even give again? 24% attack, 24% damage percent. Oh, definitely the Herta Shot Lycon, right? Aeon should be better. Do we know if Ceridra is Harmony or Remembrance? I think leaks are saying Harmony. I'm hoping Ceridra can be used in other teams. I would expect her to be able to, Zosimos. We'll all be starting on Phainon without best supports, so we'll be used to it, yeah. I want Phainon to pay my child support. What makes you think he has the money for that, orphans? Is Ceridra a Jiao Cho to Phainon? Probably, psych. Yes, beta usually start on update day or one day before, Tuesday or Wednesday, but 3.4 beta started on Thursday, Friday, depending on where you're at. I see. So weird having 0 changes in a whole beta update when there are like 6 characters new changing and like 15 new Lycones. It is crazy that we have so many characters in the beta and they just didn't change any of them, Cosmista. I agree. 0 changes? Yeah, Weddy. Nothing. I'm still hoping that Elysia will end up working for Phainon in the end. We can see, Vietchi. Hug is Chewy knowing I don't have Aeon Lycone. What do you mean you don't have Aeon Lycone? It's free in the Herta shop. How can Ceridra can fix the kit? She can manipulate the way he interacts with action value, either by buffing his base speed so his actions come sooner, or by giving him extra turns or even action advances in his ultimate state. Honkai support rail? That's what it always has been, Deneb. I have S3 Clara Lycone. It will be better than Herta Shop. How much stats does it give that S3? I would have to look. It's quite weird that V5 is in only 3 days. It feels like this V4 was just a placeholder trust. I think V5 tends to come faster. Or some versions tend to come faster sometimes. Phainon and money can't coexist together. It's over. Let's hope Ceridra isn't ugly as hell. I'll take it if she looks like Farina. The leaks did say she looks like Farina, which will be nice. He got all Aglaya holdings and she was loaded. I see. Surely V5 is going to be big, right? We can cope. That's what we're placing all our hopes in now. Should I get Sunday or Phainon? Depends on what you want to invest in, Tobias. And if you have characters that benefit a lot from Sunday. Which most characters do, but it still depends on the rest of your account. What's with Emanator and then requiring other unit, otherwise their performance is bad? Hoyo just likes to take the most hype units of a patch and then sell you their supports. That's just Hoyo's business model. Not Phainon related, but I guess Silver Wolf might get one of the best glow-ups. She really will, Sanguine. On the good side, Silver Wolf is still alive. Yeah, we can all celebrate Silver Wolf and Urger surviving. I don't think it matters what Ceridra does. His ceiling is shot due to the nature of his kit, so he will just have extra turns and his ceiling will end there. In terms of skill expression, V5 is probably V4. Mighty doesn't have a premium support yet, and he's popping off. Phainon will be fine. Phainon will clear just fine, yeah. God forbid a physical character have meta-defining kit. Is it a physical character thing? Maybe Phainon should be a full-fledged unit and not a stub without... Okay, Weddy. I was too busy standard pulls in the Remembrance Lycone instead of Aeon. You'll get Aeon eventually though, right? You can always just farm for it. They say Cyrene couldn't work with Costa Rica. That is what the leak said, because she has a territory in her kit. And that it will overlap with Castoris's and they won't be able to work together. I would take her if she looks like Fuhua. Yeah, that would be great. I like Fuhua too. June 13th is V5, yeah. So Emanator of mid Phainon? I think that's a little harsh. V4 was just wording changes? Yes. V4 was during my finals. Then let's hope you're rewarded for doing well on your finals with a good V5. Will Sunday be best for Phainon? I'm new to the game and I don't know who to pull for. There's an upcoming support called Ceridra who will probably be his best. But Sunday will also still be on his best team. It's just that Ceridra is probably the priority for Phainon. I hope Silverwolf is still alive till the last version. She's been surviving so far. So what now? I'm just trying to keep up with chat, Hazel, but we'll be trying the new Pure Fiction as well. Silverwolf evading nerfs like Flame Reaver evading the release of death. Physical this, physical that. Keep in mind Robin was meta. That's true, Nomi. You can see what Ceridra may look like in DU. Robin was a pretty meta-defining character, yeah, for sure. If Ceridra gives AA off-field based on DPS turns like a zone, do you think it will work on Phainon ult territory? They would have to make it work, right? To make it worthwhile for him. Expression and damage, since every other character can just get their advanced action over and over again, and then we have Phainon who will only get twice the actions, and it will end there. Well, I am still getting E2S1 Oppa Phainon. Me too, Raj. I love how Ceridra looks in DU. I want to E1 her. You don't even know what her E1 does yet. But I agree, I also want to invest in her. On Flame Reaver APOC, it's unironically just as good to never ult with him and stay in base. I think I saw a showcase like that, Inaros. Because his counter and enhanced basic attack are so underwhelming. Sparkle is worth just for Archer or better invest on Sunday because he's better overall than her. Sparkle is really good for Archer, but it's hard for me to recommend somebody to actually pull for Sparkle. I don't know how much of a mainstay Archer is going to be in the meta. I don't expect him to get many teammate upgrades. Was the meta? She's still here, yeah. The bug side in new PF is diabolical. Well, I'm cooked either way because I lack the good characters to clear. How's Kafka looking? Will my old Kafka Black Swan team be brought back to life? Kafka's looking good for a future damage over time character. Because they didn't buff Kafka's damage, they buffed her support capabilities. So Black Swan lacking damage is still going to hold damage over time teams back. But a new dot character who does more damage than Black Swan will really benefit from Kafka a lot. And that will probably be able to revive dot. So Sparkle, not worth it anymore. I would not call Sparkle worth it. No. I find it funny how every 5-star physical destruction has a counter in their kit. Yeah, it must be by design, right? Ceridra's drip marketing is less than 3 weeks. We'll see what she looks like, yeah. What other characters would use the base speed bus well, assuming that's Ceridra's gimmick, do you think? Any character that wants speed, right? Dan Trong, thank you so much for following. Joshua, thank you so much for following. Sunday just better, so Sunday over Sparkle. Fine, I'm gonna appreciate Sunday more despite not being Remembrance DPS, yeah. Oh yeah, in APOC Showcase, there was one where after the first ulti, he just didn't ult again and just did skill. Archer currently has the highest damage ceiling of every character, and it's honestly ridiculous. Archer has a really high ceiling, yeah. Because his damage is just higher per action, I have Sparkle and literally only use her for my QQ team. Well, she'll be getting a glow up with Archer at the very least. Archer revives Sparkle for people with Sparkle, but I'm not sure I would recommend people without Sparkle to pull her just for playing Archer. A week of waiting for 3 words. Classic Hoyo, am I right? Black Swan should have applied more Arcana stacks, yeah. Archer is more like a vacuum for your older support, so I don't think it's worth to pull Sparkle for him. I would agree, Nomi. Archer is a hunt unit. He is and will be as good as the player who is piloting him. That's true too. So glad that Sunday able to save hypercarry teams because Sparkle clearly failed it. Nat counter specifically more like a dual mechanic. Oh, true. Boot Hill does have that as well. So that's similar enough. Boot Hill Taunt is in similar bracket, yeah. Let's see what the Reddit has to say. Okay. Yeah, there's really nothing else. Camscenes, thank you so much for following.
Camscenes just followed.
I really appreciate you all being here. There is 167 of you in chat right now. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that the V4 beta update ended up being so underwhelming. But I guess right now I'm kind of just taking questions and discussing it. Sparkle's so weak, even Archer will want Sunday more the moment Danhong SP comes out and makes every DPS become a remembrance. I'm not so sure about that, Buzz. Archer benefits a lot from Sparkle, because she allows him to front load his damage. Sparkle's still stuck in the... Oh, okay. Copium Sparkle will be on the shop. That would be great, Garam. So nothing changed indeed, the written. We all waited for wording changes. Who do you think the next batch of buff units should be? The oldest characters. So, Zila. Do we think Jing Yuan needs to be on that list? I would put Imbiber Lune on that list. Maybe Luocha. Honestly, Topaz could use it as well. I'm pulling Phainon. I have the option to E6 my Bronya. Should I wait or should I do it? What do you mean you have the option to E6 your Bronya, Psych? If the trend of rerunning characters before power creeping them continues, Tribute and Sunday getting reran means Ceridra and Cyrene are gonna hit like rocket fuel. Hi, who do you think gonna be the next shop after Ranmei and Luocha? There's really no way to tell. Who do you guys think the next batch of buffed characters should be? What 3 slot you liked for Saber? Sunday, Robin, Huo felt really good. You can replace Robin with Tribi as well. But, I mean, the Sunday Huohuo duo, at the very least, felt really, really strong for Saber. Sunday more SP positive than her, than Sparkle? Not without his light cone. This beta update makes my head hurt with how many they changed the character. And also, Sunday can be just as SP positive as Sparkle over time, but Sparkle front loads SP, which is really helpful for Archer. Because Archer front loads his SP consumption. So the way his SP consumption works just functions really well with Sparkle. This beta update make my head hurt with how many they changed the characters, yeah. Truly a beta update of all time. Sparkle plus Hanya equals unlimited SP. Maybe someday they'll let Mr. Rekka and Skrullum out of the basement, maybe. Might just skip Phainon for the new dot at this point. Also, since Sunday is BIS for so many teams already, yeah. Sunday is always overworking. I really hope they make Jingyuan great. They're constantly buffing him, right? I wouldn't be surprised to see him be in the buffed patch. Or the batch of buffed characters. Seela needs a buff so bad, she really does. If Sparkle getting buffed, she still will be weaker than Sunday because she is that weak. Depends on how they buff her. They could give her 100% action advance and multiple turns on her buff uptime. Did Jingliu's Light Cone get revamped? Nope. Seela is kind of hard to buff, I think. If they put all her Eidolons into her base kit, will be nothing, but that can make buffs for her new Eidolons. That'd be a good idea, Merc. Give more options for people to vertically invest in her. The only thing about Jingyuan is that he is technically fine, but you lose a lot of his damage without Sunday, yeah. There is the character exchange thing. In the shop, Psych? Like the shop with Ruanmei and Luocha? Because I wouldn't recommend you use that for E6 Bronya. I love Archer, so I'm praying for a Sparkle on shop, yeah. Personally, I'd really love some Dill and Sparkle buffs. I over-invested in them and never used them in endgame. I expect Dill buffs in the next batch of buffed characters, whenever that is. You get extra Copium, the next shop character will be Sunday. I think that's two Copium, Garam. Me waiting for Skrullum to get a playable model because I'm pretty sure he is using the male NPC body base. I would love a Dill buff, but I know it's not going to happen. I would expect it to happen, honestly, whenever the next batch comes out. Sparkle only needed 2 things, 100% action advance and 2-turn skill buff. That would make her a lot smoother to play, for sure, Vitor. That's just sad, so her BIS is still Mighty Sig. Yep. Jingliu, her best in slot is definitely Mighty Signature, and not only is her best in slot Mighty Signature, but she really, really wants Hyacine Signature as well, on Hyacine. Jingliu needs an E2 buff. I don't even know what her E2 does, man. Do you think they will change more things about the characters? Like, in the future beta updates, or in the next batch of buffed characters? Low-key, I wish they buffed the standard banner. That would be nice. Lord knows those characters could use it. What planner set would you recommend to pre-farm for Phainon? He's getting his own planner set that's releasing with him. So you don't really need to pre-farm planner sets for him. But if you want to, then it would be Rudeland Arena. Sparkle's so lazy because nobody wants her, so she doesn't deserve to be buffed. Okay. Sunday should getting buffed for always getting overworked for many teams. I think Archer will get buffed, I think, to get small change. I think Phainon to get both nerf and buffs, I think. Will get her E1. Silverwolf will get her E1 interaction to get killed. Kefka get number changes with Blade and Jing. You're predicting a lot of changes, Darkstar, when this beta update just had 0 changes. I'm honestly not expecting anything at this point for the next beta update. My expectations are on the floor. The Blade's E2 is a joke, is it? The Witcher buffs would be nice. It feels like his ultimate ability is outdated, yeah. They just never released characters that really wanted his buff stripping ever again. I dislike that type of buff for Sparkle. They should play around the niche that Quantum can get defense pen, so they can add defense pen or res pen. Making Sparkle fit in better with mono Quantum teams would be nice too. Did they really change nothing? Indeed, Chris. They changed nothing. In China, Dill is one of the top 3 most famous characters. Well, he is based off of an Eastern Dragon design, right? If they really decided to buff standard units, please make Brana E1 100% with 1 turn cooldown. That would be huge for her. Sparkle is more necessary to be on the shop than Ruanmei. I don't know about that. Maybe now only that Archer is coming out for free. Make a vote for buffed characters? I'm gonna be honest, I'm still new on Twitch and YouTube. I have no clue how to do things like make polls. I need a mod to be able to do that for me. Mod, help me, I'm scared. I don't know how to manage this stuff. Let's buff Tribi and allow us to use 1 Tribios on each team. That would be like the one thing that would make me pull for her. Wait, is this it for beta changes? Yeah, William Blake. Super underwhelming, right? Lucha buff would be so good, I just don't know what his buffs would be. Maybe make his E1 in his base kit, which is an attack buff during his ultimate field. I really love Welt's gameplay and design. He's what brought me to HSR, so here's hoping he get buffs one day. I would expect, like, an alternate 5-star version of Welt, eventually. Because he's part of the Astral Express, right? E1 Blade, I hope they tinker a bit more with him and adjust his E1 to not lose the tally when using enhanced basic attack. From what I'm aware, Blade's E1 is really strong right now. What did I miss until now? Basically nothing, Elgro. We've just been yapping because there were no changes. Phainon dodged another nerf, they're clueless. He wasn't nerfed last time in his base kit. I feel like Ruin Mei is too good to be on the job than Sparkle is a man. Oh, I see, Elysia. I would really like it if they buffed up old characters from 1.x and gave out more 4-stars, but knowing Hoyo, they most likely won't. Hoyo doesn't even remember what a 4-star is. They didn't even change the wording, so I can say at least something. Guys, I hate playing Luocha. He never ever uses his emergency heal when I need him to. Do you remember Tribi V4? People say he was another Jiao Chou. She got a hotfix, right? For her energy. Chui, for Saber, you think it's better to invest into her Eidolons or invest into her supports, like Sunday Lycone, Silverwolf E1, or Robin E1? Probably Robin E1 at the very least, out of those. In China, the popularity poll in order was Dill, Aventurine, Sunday, Kafka, Jingyuan. I think I saw that, Nomi. Just got here. Is Phainon saved? Phainon is no different than he was in V3 Saber. They changed nothing. The 1.5 per hit, yeah, for her energy Darkstar. Okay, I'm going to actually do some content now. I'll try to keep up with chat, but chat is moving really fast, so my apologies if I miss your message. Saber's Eidolons are kind of whack, sadly, yeah. Saber doesn't have the best Eidolons. I think that's by design. Hoyo wants to avoid people feeling too much FOMO from missing out on her Eidolons, because she'll never rerun again, so you'll never have a chance to get her Eidolons again. So they're afraid of pissing people off if her Eidolons are too broken. Sunday can getting buffed by giving him able to give all teammates the buff he's giving now for single target. That would be a little crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go into Pure Fiction now. But just a warning, my account is super cooked for Pure Fiction. I've skipped a lot of characters because I've been saving for Phainon. So I don't have the Herda, I don't have Tribi, I don't have Casterus, I don't have Anaxa, I don't have any Amphorius characters. I skipped all of them because I'm saving up for Phainon. OMG, we're doing things. Yeah, I'm so sorry that I've just been yapping this whole time. So let's see what we've got. Oh, I can actually use Jingyuan here because it's Lightning Week. So at least, I mean, it's just stage 3. There's nothing to celebrate about. It's going to be easy no matter what, right? Venturine and Robin. Did Archer get nerfed? There were no changes at all, Saber, to anyone. I just got here. Is Phainon doing good V4? Angelo, there were no changes this beta update. Only wording changes. No Tribi, yeah. Jingyuan sweep incoming? For stage 3, sure. Do you think Archer and Saber will last in the meta in this game? I think they're going to be below some of the other characters, I'll say. I would expect Phainon to perform better than them once he has his full team. The main thing is just that I don't see Archer and Saber getting more tailor-made supports for them. So, take that how you will. Good luck, you need it? Yeah, I do need it. Viet Chen, thank you so much for following. Does Phainon E3-4 make sense, or should I say for possible Ceridra or other support cons? That does not make sense to just go for his E3 or his E4, Mithy. Stop at his E2 and save up for Ceridra. Okay, what if we do Blade down here? Is that crazy? Because it's Wind Week. Right? So what if I Blade? I don't have the Blade Jade combo though. Blade. If you were to change anything for Phainon to make him less clunky, what would be the #1 thing you'd change? Make him eat up less action value by either increasing the base speed of his ultimate countdown or giving him an action advance on his enhanced basic attack. Pre-buff Blade's last hurrah, indeed. Blade. Okay, we're gonna do Blade, Bronya. Where is Ranmei? Ranmei, Luocha. No DPS to be more free-to-play friendly. What do you mean Archer will get another support where the character will be supplying unlimited SP works? Surely. One last struggle session, yeah. V4 is out, which timestamp? Second, there were no changes, so you won't really be seeing anything. Blade Luocha 1.2S energy. Listen, I've barely invested in new characters. Saber is 100% going to last far longer than Archer. Okay, my Jingyuan is speed tuned with Sunday just fine. Oh, let me turn off display capture and so it looks like this. OMG, this 1.3 team, that's vintage. I don't have any other good characters, Vietchin. Okay, I've been skipping everyone. But that's also why I have so many Jades saved up. I will show you guys how many Jades I have saved up. Which is the trade-off for not having any of the meta characters. Blade is speed tuned at 135, but I have Bronny as E2, so he can lose the speed boots. We go HP boots. Are these the right ones? Put him on these boots. Blade is so neat to play. I'm tempted to grab Hyacine, but I need to save for Phainon. Archer looks like he's surviving the beta. Same with Silverwolf, yeah. That's pretty surprising, honestly. Can't we make him a new mechanic like inheriting a core flame from other members from 12 core flames pool? Sunday alone able to save Jingli, Blade, and Jingyuan. Sunday is working overtime. Okay, so Blade is speed tuned fine with Bronya now. Okay, let's go with this. Oh, cast day comp? What are these? I guess we just take this one. Blade obviously doesn't need the skill points. Oh, these buffs are horrible for Blade. I guess I'll just take this. I remember the time I accidentally did a single on Hyacine and almost had a heart attack because I was scared I got an early Hyacine. Really, I did Acheron Team 1 and Casterus Team 2 was pretty easy. Saber, I don't have Acheron or Casterus, okay? You have to understand that I am not working with a lot of characters here. Unlimited SP works. Goes so hard, it's been a long time since we got any SP interaction at all. Like, he can choose Aglaia to make his base speed scaling bigger, Mighty for HP drain, and Axa defense ignore. After 3.4, I'm skipping everyone. Really? 3.4 is when I start pulling every patch. Sunday slaving away, as always. Oh, we are dropping frames. Isn't this the Phainon PF? Just wait, that's what someone weak would say, but you clear this, no problem. I'm not going to clear it, but I will revisit it once Phainon comes out to clear it. Are we dropping a lot of frames? I'm really sorry if the stream is having issues. My ping has spiked up a lot as well.
Feeling lucky.
It's worth to pull Phainon if I only have Casterus, my only limited DPS. If you like him, sure.
Feeling lucky.
Who are you saving for? Phainon, of course. Phainon, his Eidolons, and his best in slot supports. I'm saving for all of them. Now you got this trust. I have no trust. But again, this one is only stage 3, so this should be a breeze. I've been waiting so long for what? For the sake of mediocre DPS? I don't think he's mediocre. Oh wait, so the version is very soon? It's in like 21, 22, 23 days is when Phainon comes out.
Here, this thunder.
Does Archer want Cypher? Cypher's really good for him, yeah. He doesn't need her by any means, but she is a good option for him. The break team does good on both sides. Which break team? I have Firefly, but I don't have Rappa. I'll try Firefly though.
Show no mercy.
So preppy, so demure. What if you don't have Sunday or Sparkle for Archer? Yeah, you're going to see a drop off in performance for sure. We've been dropping for a while. Oh no, I'm really sorry about that. I hope the frames stop dropping. Do you have Sparkle? I do have Sparkle. Can't wait to get Phainon and finally be able to clear end content. Same T-Hats. He's seriously going to save my account.
Hedge your bets.
It's low FPS and the stream is pretty far behind. Oh no. It looks like our kbps is coming back up, so hopefully the stream quality starts to get better again. Yeah, we did drop a lot of frames at some point. But we're in the green again, so hopefully it starts to clear up.
The dice have been cast.
Your ping is over 9,000. I know, it was spiking.
Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. Heard the call.
People that enjoy playing QQ will all love Archer. People like QQ because of the gambling, not the skill point consumption itself. And there's not really gambling in Archer's kit.
Here, this thunder.
I'm really sorry for the inconsistent stream quality that's been going on. We didn't have any problems the other day, but looks like we're struggling a little bit right now.
Show no mercy.
DDD HMC with Rappa is broken in PF? Yeah, but I don't have Rappa. Or Fugue. May I ask, what is your investment in this team? Your genuine damage makes me a bit sad. Every character on my account is E0, S0, know me. With the exception of Sunday's Light Cone. But other than that, all my characters are E0, S0. Of course it slept genuine.
Play along.
People are kind of being doomerist about Phainon, acting like if a unit doesn't zero cycle, they're worthless, like maybe we should relax. I can agree with that, Viet Chen. I think, for what I want, is just smoother gameplay for him, and more self-reliance. But yeah, I definitely try to emphasize not doom posting it. Hugs Chewy knowing my Castorus can clear first half, but unbuilt Herda with Acheron relics can't clear second half, so Phainon will have to save me. Your Herda should definitely be able to clear someone. Try using Sparkle by replacing Sunday for that team, you will see significant differences. Yeah, significantly worse differences. QQ is her. She was one of my first DPSs as well. I remember pulling Sparkle since someone said she'll be the next to run May. Oh no. Can you explain what Sunday's Light Cone does? I thought I understood it, but then I saw a vid of someone getting 2 skill refunds in a row, and now I'm confused. Well,
Show no mercy.
Sunday's skill at a baseline refunds a skill point, which is probably what you saw. So one of the skill point refunds was from his skill, and then the other one was from his Light Cone. So you probably understand what it does, Saber. You just overlooked his skill refunding a skill point when it's used on someone who's under the effect of his ult. Oh, I heard you had Rappa? No, I do not. So Pure Fiction is going to be painful for me. It looks fine now? Okay, thanks, Shadow. For people who don't care about 0 or 1 cycling, Phainon is still considered very strong, right? Yes. Phainon, one of his biggest strengths, I would say, is his ability to make sustainless clears accessible to a lot of players who normally wouldn't be able to do it. So that's still really, really strong for a lot of players. Wait, it does? How did I not notice that? Yeah. Yeah, no matter what, Phainon is gonna be fine. Great Evine, yeah. By the way, I have a friend that keeps insisting that Yukong is Phainon's second Abyss support. Can I kill him? You can send him my video.
Is that it?
His damage isn't the problem, it's his overall comfortability. It's the smoothness of his gameplay, yeah, I would agree. Welt was my first main, got him on my welcome banner, missed that old man. Let's hope he one day sees a resurgence.
Show no mercy.
Runmei at least having super break niche, so she can still be leagues better than Sparkle, yeah. For sure.
Follow my charge.
Bring Jing Yuan up, let Lightning Lord go first, and then we'll use Robin's ult. I mean, technically, if his damage was insane and he cleared in 1 ult, you wouldn't need other quality of life. But I think what a lot of people are advocating for is sacrificing some of his damage for smoother gameplay and making it easier to get 2 ultimates within the 0 cycle. Yukong is a bit chopped. She always has been. Hi, were the V4 changes good? Oh, applaud. I have some news for you. There were no changes, only wording changes. When Phainon's kit first leaked, I was so hoping to be able to use Yukong finally, but... Listen, just pull E2 Phainon, and then Yukong is usable, but still worse than Tribi and Cypher. Will everyone be welcome to join the Discord when it's made? Yes, Singbin, absolutely. I won't be making it follower only or subscriber only or anything like that. Everyone can join the Discord. That's a great point. Kind of want to see Kelk for Phainon outside 0 cycles. Maybe he reaches higher highs than others, considering multiple ults on longer clears. From what I've seen, his damage per action value is lower than an Anaxa mask.
Show your courage.
I don't really take the leakers' words at all. I don't care about people doom posting. Well, for me, it comes from personally testing him, Darkstar. Do you think they'll actually change anything by V5? I forget how the Cypher updates went. Saber, I no longer have any hope for any changes, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so sorry for the bad news, Applaud. Not only Super Break, she got AS, which is really good. Run May, yeah. And Run May is a good tribute replacement for caster receiving. Is it normal for V4 to be just wording changes? Depends on which character. Characters like Hyacinth went through very little changes.
Unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Anaxa and Cypher got big buffs in V4, yeah. But then they got nerfed in V5 again, didn't they? Oh, that's my E4 Bronya follow-up attacking. Bro was talking about Sparkle with the history fictionologist.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
What's with the hate towards Sparkle? Everybody has a different account and different tastes. I generally pulled Sparkle because of her design. She also works really well with other slow characters. No hate, I pulled Sparkle too, because she was really good with Dill and Jingyuan at the time. So yeah, I'm also a Sparkle owner. I skipped the likes of Tribby. I skipped Robin on her first banner, but I pulled Sparkle on her first banner. And I got my use out of her. I was only able to clear endgame thanks to Sparkle during her release, so... Sparkle definitely served my account well. No hate to Sparkle owners.
You'll pay. Lend me your strength.
Bronya carry, I know, that's right. Can't wait for Phainon to deal more damage than Cassie after Ceridra's and his other supports come out.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
We can hope.
Receive divinity.
Oh, I didn't even realize the Witch's Field ran out. That fuck not only slaughters Cypher, it also now eating Phainon's hopes and dreams of not being clunky, boring unit. How greedy is Fat Fuck? Still don't have Robin, but I pulled her light cone when it first released. Why, Vietchen? Can you justify that decision right now? Look, I was pretty new at that time, so I believed them. Slow characters like Yunli want Sunday more for his ability to increase ultimate, plus Sunday also can be built hyperspeed for slow DPS, yeah. I mean, once Sunday came out, of course, he kind of ended Sparkle's career. But at the time, Sparkle was really good when she released. E4 Bronya is still so strange to look at, I know. She just chucks out a random follow-up attack. I always forget I have her E4, and then she follow-up attacks, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Do we have any idea but what Ceridra does? She's probably similar to Sunday in that she's made for heavy carry single target support, and she probably has turn manipulation in her kit. I was a huge Tingyun fan. I pulled Sparkle first banner too, partly because everyone said she would be meta for a while, but also because she's cute. Yeah, I like Sparkle. I pulled Sparkle for Zila and I love her design. The best demo song, right? Sparkle's trailer is still one of the best, yeah. V5 Cypher changes killed my pull plans. V5 Cypher made her worse than V1 Cypher because of stacking true damage no longer working. 100k might be unreasonable for him. It's unreasonable for my Blade, okay? Don't blame Blade the character. It's just my Blade. It's just my full E0 S0 team, okay? I have a very low invested account because I'm saving all my Jades to fully invest in Phainon. Sunday's still better. He's in tier 0 while Sparkle just 2 tiers beneath him. Okay! I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna argue with you on that, Buzz, but... I'm just trying to say no hate towards Sparkle. Obviously, she's not as good as Sunday. Like, we all know that. Also skipped Robin at first, ended up getting her on rerun after Sunday so I could unite the siblings. Yeah, I also got her on a rerun. Really praying Phainon doesn't become another Firefly where he got an overtuned kit, but then gets shafted by devs playing the battle against you. Can you imagine the next enemy stealing your buffs? Stealing buffs would be bad for every character though. Like, that wouldn't only affect Phainon. Are you going for E6 Phainon then, or saving for his supports in the future? So here's the plan, Saber. I'm saving for E2 S1 Phainon at the very least, but my chat has been saying they're going to gaslight me into going all the way for E6 Phainon. So I might go all in for E6 Phainon if my luck on his banner goes really well.
Paradise may be on. Savor it for
But my plan is E2 S1 Phainon and then investing in his supports. But yeah, my chat keeps saying they're gonna make me pull for his E6 in order to prove I'm a real fan. So we'll see. Sunday and Ceridra on the same team is better go crazy? Yeah, it is. Especially for Phainon. People should not getting baited to pull Sparkle just for Archer, while Sunday and Tribute also returning with her. I agree, Buzz. Someone asked earlier, and I advised them not to pull Sparkle, just for Archer. E6 Phainon would kinda eat. It would save my account, at the very least. My account needs saving. You will get E6 in 200 pulls. Thank you for manifesting that Dark Star. Thank you.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
We've entered the storm.
Once again, gaslighting isn't even real. You're gaslighting me right now, Shadow.
Troublesome.
Oh no, not you agreeing with them, Vietchin.
Eternals, the dead return.
A fibber. How strong is Archer's team with Sparkle? Stronger than E0 S1 Acheron?
Savor it for me.
In scenarios that are favorable for him, yes. Archer has some matchups where he really struggles, like True Sting. Whereas True Sting is really good for Acheron. Thomas Kenny, thank you so much for following. When comparing characters in this game, so much of it is matchup dependent. Scenario dependent, environment dependent. Am I free to play? Yes. Completely free to play. Fully E0, S0 characters. So I'm not going to be able to clear this because I don't have any characters of the proper elements for this. How are your pre-farm relics for Phainon? I'll show it after I finish failing this pure fiction. Chewy, listen, go for E2, S1. E6 will drain you of everything, I know. E6 and 70 pulls, we can hope. Currently, my only DPS are Casterus and Acheron, so getting Archer for free will be nice. Yeah, that'll be really good for you. What are we gonna do here? Should we mini Herda hypercarry? Is this a good idea? Because I don't think Jing Yuan is going to do anything when they're not Lightning Weak. I think hypercarry Herda is actually better than Jing Yuan here. Break? Firefly? You want me to Firefly against Argenti? These aren't even Fire Weak. Where's Gallagher? Mini Herda goes crazy first side? That's what I was thinking. I'm going for E2 S1 for a DPS, and E2 S1 his best in slot support is always better than going E6. I agree. At the very least, E1 S1 for his best in slot. I tried mini Herda carry for that one. I believe in you. Okay, I'm gonna try it then. Oh, there's a buff that allows you to do toughness damage regardless of element. Let me look. Okay, with the... Can I run Firefly second side then? And I go mini Herda first side? Because again, I don't have anything for True Sting either. Imaginary and Quantum, I only have Dill and QQ, who I am not using in Pure Fiction. Haven't seen mini Herda in forever. King Yuan will carry, trust? I do not trust King Yuan without Lightning Weak. I think Herta in his exact same team is just gonna perform better. The buffs this Pure Fiction are so ass. Let me try a break team second half. I know, I see it. I see it. I just wasn't making the switch just yet. Firefly in Pure Fiction without Linksha seems painful though, not gonna lie. Well, I don't have anything else I can use. I gotta make do with what I've got. Hello, Luke. I have Mighty. I wish I could get Phainon, but I'm drained from Hyacine, and I didn't get her Lycone, so I have a guarantee. Saber is eye candy to me. Saber is great. Super Break Himiko may work. You think it's better than Firefly? Where's my S5? Dance, dance, dance. Nice. Okay. Let's give her Himiko Super Break over Firefly. Let's look at my Himiko build then. Partner Himiko with Firefly? I'm not comfortable running Sustainless. Not for my Firefly. My account is cooked? It really is. I've saved up everything for Phainon, so my current account doesn't have anybody. Imagine Saber and Break Team? I think I'd rather not imagine that. Give this to Himiko. She's done 4-piece follow-up, Inert Solsado. Just give Himiko Firefly Relics? Oh, you want me to go full in Super Break on Himiko? I guess we could do that. Show savings, please? Okay, I'll show them right now. So, my account is super cooked, but in exchange, I have this many pulls. 60-60. I think last time I calculated it, it was around 400 pulls. But I also have, like, 150 pulls in the shop. No need, Saridra. Sunday alone able to save Phainon Trust. I do not believe in that. How long have you been saving? The last time I pulled was 2.7. So I've skipped the entirety of the 3.x patches. What if you end up with a E6 destruction during the summon Blade? Please no. Although I do love Blade, but I would prefer not to. Yeah, I don't think Himiko's numbers are good enough on their own, so might as well use Super Break numbers instead. Well, Himiko usually is like a mix between crit and Super Break. You usually build Himiko for crit, and then you take advantage of her crit scaling and Super Break scaling for Himiko. But I could try going all in Super Break, I guess. That's like 400 plus pulls? Holy! I only needed 360 pulls to pull E2 S1 Thirda. You don't need that many pulls? Good. 5k more than last time, I know, right? I thought I was being a picture of self-control with my 120 saved up. No, I'm very, very good at resisting the gambling temptation. I'm very good at saving up for characters that I want. Because sure, I'm not going to be able to clear this pure fiction, but it doesn't really get to me, because I know that I'm saving up for my best boy. Do you think Silverwolf is worth pulling after these buffs? If you're pulling her for a specific character. Like Acheron. But then again, Acheron is getting Cypher, so... I think Silverwolf is good. I don't think I would recommend pulling for her, though. She's great for people who already had her, I would say. Chewy, I'm almost with the same around pull count. Wow! Someone with similar pull count. How long have you been saving, Merc? And again, this is the pulls here. But if I go... here... look at this. 139 right here. So that's another full 5-star double pity. If you get lucky and get E6, you will never need to pull again. That's the hope, Darkstar. I'm gonna go all in on Phainon, and he will save my account. After having a bricked account for so long. The E6 is real. I was at a similar spot before Anaxa came out. Now I'm empty again. Did you drain everything into Anaxa? How far did you invest in Anaxa? How many Eidolons? 139 from shop is insane. This is proof of my dedication and loyalty to him. Phainon at least the first reliable DPS that can do Sustainless, yeah. Expect future supports to be better unless you love Silverwolf, yeah. You locked in for real? Yep! I have been completely dedicated to him. I've skipped everyone else. I can't wait for the pulling stream for Phainon. That's gonna be such a great stream. Especially because Phainon's banner coincides with my birthday, so it was literally meant to be. You got E2 Anaxa in his light cone? Nice. Draining into Anaxa sounds like a good time. Okay, Hazel. That's 575 pulls. And don't forget, those 575 pulls will give me even more currency for this as well. So it's probably going to end up being more like 600, right? You only have 5 pulls since you spent them on Herta's Eidolons? Wait, it'll be on the 14th? I thought it was around the 1st or the 2nd of July. I guess I'd have to check again. People were doing sustainless though. Yunli, Rappa, Firefly, Mighty can all do sustainless comfortably. Anyways, let's get this failed pure fiction run underway. I was also saving so much before 3.0, but I've been loving the Chrysos Heirs story, so I'm torn between all of them. Who have you pulled for, Mask? It should be the 1st of July for NA. Sankman, that's my birthday! So yeah, Phainon's banner will coincide with my birthday. Where was I? You try to save a lot in this game. You think the last pull was Caceres without Light Cone? I just remembered you have E1, S1, Thirda. Someone that has to be an issue with your build. E1, S1, Thirda should not be struggling. Anyway, let's just try this. Staying up all night on Phainon's release to get him immediately after release. So true. So what are we doing for this Himiko break team? Am I just transferring Firefly's relics to her? I don't know if I trust full Super Break Himiko. But I guess I'll try it if chat insists. Iron Cavalry. I got Cass S1, Tribute E1, was planning on Hyacine and Cypher this patch, but Phainon and Fake Go collab next, so I'll have to hold off, yeah. Keyword reliable. At least Phainon comfortable with sustaining this, just might be harder to zero cycle. Birthday luck is real trust. Let's hope, Elijah. And there are still 20 plus days. Yeah, I'll for sure be able to clear this once I get my Phainon. Anyway, Firefly, give me your relics, and we are going to try full Super Break Himiko. Trust her, she carried me most of 2.x. Okay, if you say so. You're going by. Bye, Darkstar! Thank you so much for popping in. Really appreciate it. Iron... No, Forge is what it's called. Have a nice day. You too, Darkstar. Sorry, not Fake Go. Yeah, I was gonna correct you. Alright, what is it looking like for Himiko? 143 speed. Fate has done a lot of collabs over the years, no? Maybe, probably. 160 break effect. No crit stats whatsoever. 3k attack that we're barely even gonna be using up. How's the PF been? Have you been slaying? I'm about to fail epically, so you can come watch that. Oh, I need to adjust my Herda relics. I'm going to build her -1 speed. So I'm going to give her Jingyuen's relics. Fate has a cloud with like 200 games. Not surprising. The Herda is queen of PF. She will always be good no matter what. Yeah. Jingyuen. Speed boots. I don't think I have an ice damage sphere that I can use here. Do you think I'm cooked that I'm going to be skipping Phainon? Depends what other characters you have, Linux. But you'll probably be fine. 136 speed, 134 speed. Okay, perfectly speed tuned. Do you guys have made friends in any Hoyo community? All of you are my friends, right? Okay, let's go in with this. And let's see how awful this ends up going. Again, my account is completely E0, S0, and I don't have any of the Inforius characters. So I'm kind of cooked, and I'm not really expecting to do super well.
Resonate all together.
Okay,
Watch your head.
let's try this with Herda, Mini Herda mimicking Jingyuan. Friendship? This is quite new to me. Oh no.
All in.
Haven't interacted enough in Hoyo community to really make friends like that, but I will have a Discord server open soon. Do I just Sunday ult her right now? No, she can't even get it.
Seeking in this mo- watch over you.
Well, I pulled my friends into the community. Does that count? I would say that counts.
Serenity is before me.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all
Where did you find them? You can make friends in my Discord server that I'll be making by the end of the week, Merc. If you keep your eyes out for that. Alright, now we Robin ult.
right. Stars echo.
Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Okay, yeah, so we needed this Aventurine follow-up attack to clear this field. And now Mini Herda can clear with her ult.
Do you know
Your Discord server better exist before Phainon's banner. It'll exist by the end of this week. I'm working on it right now. Gonna be a Discord resident day one. Aw, thank you, Hazel. I think Ceridra and Phainon are gonna be the only Chrysos heirs I'm gonna like by the end of Infurious. Oh, they're the only ones you like?
what are you looking at?
They're the only ones I'm gonna be pulling, at the very least. Discord server with a Phainon special art sharing. There will be no NSFW imagery in the server.
Do you know who I this big diamond?
I am losing a friend due to his favorite Sparkle getting power cut by Sunday. He's quitting the game because of it. He's not hating Sunday, but he's hating devs for making Sparkle weak. Please be Fuhua XP. That would be nice. Fuhua is a great design.
Your bets.
Small Herda is like a hidden 5-star, or used to be before the crazy.
Honored to meet.
Thank you for no NSFW. Everyone bows down politely. Yeah.
In this mo- watch over you.
Don't want NSFW stuff in my server.
Serenity is before me.
What are you? Time to twirl. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Time to twirl.
I like Inax's design, but his gameplay was boring. I was so sad. Oh no.
Watch your head.
He is a very simple kit. The unique thing about him is his weakness implants, but it's not like you really feel the gameplay of that, you know? Herda, my beloved, she's going to have to carry me to even have a chance at beating this Pure Fiction. So, pray for me.
Pressing it all together.
Robin did not get hit enough, so I think we're doomed. That didn't even hit Robin?
Honored to meet me.
That's so just messed up.
Moment to doubt farewell.
What are you looking at?
How's streaming been, by the way? It's been great. I'm still relatively new to it, so I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff still. Like earlier, I didn't even know how to run a poll for my chats. I really need some mods to help me, so I'll look into that eventually. But overall, streaming has just been so much fun, which is the most I can ask for. Set, hi, thanks for joining. I feel how the Sunday mains felt waiting for Sunday right now. Yeah. Sunday mains had to wait a long time for him, though.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Do you have an opinion on them just never making new 4-stars? Yeah, I think Hoyo just forgot about 4-stars. In actuality, I think Hoyo realized they overtuned 4-stars like Gallagher,
Do you know
and so maybe they're scared of making more 4-stars.
yours?
So Sunday mains were casting spells trying to summon the drip marketing, and they succeeded! Sunday's drip marketing actually leaked early. OMG, did I miss the V4? I just woke up. You did miss it, Set, but you didn't miss anything, because it was only wording changes.
The dice have the bust.
Yes, I'm waiting a long time for Cyrene, like Sunday mains did for Sunday. Oh, I see what you mean now.
Time to twirl.
Watch your head.
Yeah, we're very sad, Set. I waited so long for Sunday that I had over 1k rolls for him. Wow! It's even more saved up than I have right now. Yes, give me Herda energy.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours.
What are my skill points at? 5? Okay.
Harmony and unison.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
I don't even think we're gonna hit 30k, which is very sad. He has no changes? Indeed, no changes.
This mortal.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'm gonna let this thing hit and hope. There, Robin's ultimate. I should go. Gotta sleep for tomorrow finals. Good luck, Elijah. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Time to twirl.
Yeah, I don't think we're hitting 30k on this.
Torment and doubt farewell.
We skipped too many characters.
Time to twirl.
Christ, you're fighting a gentleman. Put forth
No changes to Phainon sucks, but no nerfs to others is good. That's true. Good luck on finals. Yeah, good luck to Elijah.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
They really only changed the pronouns on their light cone. Happy Pride, I guess. Sunday Mains is in good position. Better wait longer for better longevity than Sparkle. That's true, Buzz. Also, you've been going in on Sparkle so hard in this chat. You have it out for her, don't you?
This big diamond. It's all yours.
Yeah, we're not hitting 30k. That's how cooked my account is. Is this pure fiction? This was a too tanky Argenti, yeah.
Serenity is before.
Chewie, did you know you're fighting a gentleman? I didn't know. I actually recently did the Argenti quest on my male-only account. Which is a new account of mine.
Guide you on your path.
Pocoyo, thank you for following. Lennox, thank you for following. Sparkle didn't do anything to deserve this.
All in.
Sparkle's a gremlin.
This big diamond.
It's Sampo behind the account.
It's all yours. Time to twirl.
Okay, that's the best we can do, is 26k. And Himiko is going to be even worse on this side, I think.
Practice target?
Are we even going to hit 50k points? I think we might miss the 2-star because I just don't have enough good characters on my account. How is the only males account going, by the way? Matthew, when you say it like that, it makes it sound like OnlyFans. The only males account. It's going fine. I haven't really done much on it.
Burn away.
Sound like
I'm waiting for Chewie to pull for Phainon on the male-only account. I'm assuming he was your reason to even start it. I will be pulling for him on it. That's for sure. My quest backlog is so thick, I have a fear of doing them, but I need to do them for more Phainon funds, yeah. I feel you there. Wait, Gallagher probably just kills the trash can here.
slice like a good, my friend.
Limited Harmony path is not always a W pull because Sparkle kind of making it seems bad for it. Even Harmony can get power crept. That's true. Hoyo decides everything, right?
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Is my skill point economy gonna be fine in this team?
Let's improvise.
You won't get away.
My mood is set.
Oh, I forgot to activate Runmay's ultimate. Gallagher, love of my life, you will never be benched. True.
Away by the wind.
I've got so many quests, but I am doing some companion. Okay, I am not a believer in the Himiko Super Break.
He never conceals its desire to control the head.
English dub Gallagher sounds like a hooligan. I'm guessing that's not a compliment.
Still the same one. Still the same one.
You won't get away.
Okay, at least we're getting some Himiko follow-up
I
attacks.
have something for you.
So I wasn't keeping up with Phainon too much, but I'm assuming Robin don't work with him. She does. She doesn't stack his ultimate by any means, but she's still good for him.
You won't get away.
There was leaks about the skip button? I think so. I saw something about that as well.
My mood is set.
Hope Sarija is not another Sparkle. Hopefully. I just got home, so there's no changes in V4 whatsoever. Correct, Bin. No changes. Just wording changes. I'm starting to rethink if I should pull Phainon or not. I saved for 18 pulls up for him. Is there a reason you're reconsidering, Moon? I think he's still gonna be strong. And especially if you invest into Sarija, then he should last.
Time.
Himiko Super Break goes crazy if you got Fugue though. Well, I don't. So this is kind of the roughest thing in the world.
Still, humanity never
The ping is kind of crazy right now. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. You can do some dumb things with Robin, yeah. Mainly 0 AV action advance. Funny story, I'm the one who did the 0 AV action advance showcase to begin with.
Step up, let's see.
Or at the very least, if someone else did the 0 action value Action Advance Showcase with Robin. I didn't see anyone do it before me.
Things up. Great teamwork. Nice psychic, my friend.
Is it fine on my end?
Indulge yourself.
That's comforting to know. All I have is E2 Bronya S3 and Sunday and S1. How are my skill points looking? They're cooked.
Let's improvise.
Well, I was gonna say, I think Himiko's Super Break is kind of fugue reliant, but she's not doing too bad. She's doing pretty bad, if you ask me.
Some value, I suppose.
And yeah, I do not have fugue, so I don't know if this was a good idea.
Yourself?
Oh, your verse when I catch you. V5, trust, Bin. V5, trust. I hope Surydra is gonna be versatile like Robin or Tribi, but that's a high standard. Phainon can get his big buffs in V5. We hope. We pray. I'm hoping that they'll buff Phainon in V5 or I'll be having a meltdown. I will be very sad, yes.
Dreams do come true.
You won't get away.
Chewy, she's doing better than my E1 S1 Thirda. I think that speaks more about you than it does about my Himiko someone. Just saying.
Every petal, all will be swept
Not to be
away by the
rude. But if your E1 S1 Thirda is struggling that badly, she might need a build update. How funny seeing Robin with her ultimate can do 100% action advance all allies while Buzz, you're still going in on Sparkle. You just won't let her rest. Doing PF today? Yeah. But I'll be revisiting it with Phainon to actually clear. Because Lord knows I'm not clearing with the characters I currently have.
Nice like a good.
I do find the power creep situation funny considering how often we want them to buff characters.
Indulge yourself.
Maybe you'll get a new Hunt Quantum DPS in 3.4. Yeah, but Archer won't help me with Pure Fiction. Yeah, holy Sparkle hate, let her rest. I know, right? She's already dead.
Take your positions.
Does that third have like 50% crit rate or something? The one that can't clear?
Let's improvise.
You won't get away.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
There's more to life, eternal. I have something for you.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
I'm trying to get Hyacinth Light Cone. I lost the 50-50 and the banner is almost over. Oh no. Losing the 75-25 hurts
Enjoying yourself.
even more than losing the 50-50 on character banners.
Stay in step.
If you have infinite SP, Archer can do PF in theory. True, I've seen a showcase of it actually.
Dreams do come true.
Your goat wasn't saved, but mine was. Archer, no changes until release can happen, yeah.
Show begin.
I'm so not used to the new Kayla's voice.
Every petal, all will
How
be
is Himiko
swept
breaking
away by
toughness
the
without fire weakness? It's the Pure Fiction buff, Saber. But clearly, I don't think it's helping her too much.
Overhaul.
So is this Himiko run looking good or not? Absolutely not. My Thirda has like 30 crit rate? Well, that would be your issue, someone. I think we discovered the issue.
Nice like my friends.
But yeah, this is a painful, painful PF run. As was expected, though.
It ain't over.
Barely felt it.
Yeah, that does explain
Take
everything.
your positions. Let's improvise.
Instant dance? Thank you.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Blame Acheron, I stole her relics for Thirda.
Perhaps you still don't humanity.
Stream buffering? Oh yeah, I see my ping is spiking really hard, and I'm dropping frames. I'm really sorry about that. I hope it clears up soon. I don't think there's much I can do about it right now.
Every petal, all
I'm gonna have to go now. Good night, everyone. Good night, T-Hats. Thank you so much for popping in. Stream is lagging like crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can see my ping in the upper right is also spiking. I guess all I can say is I hope it smoothens out soon. It should smoothen out soon. It usually doesn't
Gonna keep going?
lag super hard for too long.
Not I'll catch my breath for a while.
Yeah, stream is lagging. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I hope it smoothens up soon. I'm checking on OBS. OBS kbps is back in the green, so that should mean that it's going to start smoothing up again soon.
Dreams do come true.
Time for an overhaul.
Is easier SER Clara like on Phainon good enough to clear PF? Because I kind of need to use Tribby with Thirda, but Cassie has Tribby, so... Your Thirda can clear just fine.
Eternal.
Just farm some better relics for her. I believe in her.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice like my friends.
At this point, just try Herda with RMC first side and Brute Force with Jingyuan second side. I can try Jingyuan second side, I guess. Even Casterus, who is Quantum DPS, have anti-synergy with Sparkle. Sorry, that's happening? Yeah, it's... Is it getting better? My stream manager says my bitrate is back to looking good, yeah. So yeah, it was just... The pink spikes are occasional, but they shouldn't last too long. I'm sorry you have to put up with it either way, though. Look at Himiko's generational 18k clear. It doesn't seem to last too long? Okay, that's a relief. Nereza, thank you so much for following. The other day, when we played through the entire 3.1 patch of Emphoria's story, I don't think we had any ping spikes. So, just unfortunate that it's happening today. Himiko carried, to be honest. Himiko did something. And do we want to try Jingyuan this side? We can try Jingyuan, but I'm not too hopeful in Jingyuan either. Going to build runway for Thirda, I guess? Yeah, that'll work. This side. Do we run Hyper Carry Herda again, or do we run Herda plus Himiko on this side? Pull the Herda and PF will be in easy mode for a long time, while I'm taking the hard way through. Skipping everyone for Phainon. I don't think I trust in Hyper Carry Herda without Sunday. I think I might just do... What should I do? Something like this? Himiko showed up. That is something she did. Your ping was allergic to the Super Break Himiko PF run, truly. Jingyuan will need his relics back though, from Herda. Which one gives better results? I'm not sure for this perfection. Wait, maybe I'll try Firefly first side. Dual carry Himiko Herda like old day. I can try that, or I can try Firefly. PF with the Herda easy 40k, the other team can just 20k. My Jingyuan is okay. Firefly in Pure Fiction is chopped, so I don't have many other options, Shadow, okay? Might be the other option. Showed up and hit nothing. Chewy, what are the best ways to get fuel in HSR? Because like I used up all of my 87 saved up fuel for Tingyan, Phainon, and Sunday mats. I don't know. Is there a way to get fuel consistently? Easy solution, don't do PF. I will be revisiting PF once I have Phainon's E2. And then I should be able to clear just handily. But until then, I've got to struggle a little bit. At the very least, I'm going to switch Himiko's relics back to Firefly. Damn, your PF options actually cooked, you weren't lying. No shade? Oh no, I know. But that's by design. I skipped all of the good characters to save up instead. And I don't regret it, because I have a lot saved up for Phainon. Do you think Firefly needs buffs? I think she's not in the greatest place right now. But also, my Firefly just doesn't have any of her premium teammates, so that's also part of why she doesn't perform well. I don't have Fugue, I don't have Lingsha. technically, with average luck, you should have enough pull for E6 S1 Phainon. Yeah, I think I'm around there. Boot Hill outlived. Only way to stock up on fuel is credit card. Oh no. My Herta and Himiko have very low speed, and I don't really have things to increase their speed. So I think I am going to attempt Firefly first half. And if this doesn't work out, then I'm done with Pure Fiction. For now. Until Phainon comes out and saves my account.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Sound linger.
It's so cooked.
Stay tuned.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Existence is unity.
Okay.
Grace and elegance. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Attack detected. That's all you got? Nice second, my friend.
The savior, right? Yes, Phainon is going to be my account savior. For sure.
That's all you got?
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Oh, someone chat is cheering you on. That's cute.
Like until everything burns to ashes.
I think Firefly will at least be better than Himiko was.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. Still the same one.
There's more to life.
Oh no, please don't stun my RMC. Not my RMC, my HMC.
Step up, let's see ya.
Let's just cleanse him now so we don't run into issues with that.
Sets the seas of flame.
The mood is set just.
Chewie, is Ruin May better for Cassie or Thurda as a Chewie replacement? Probably Cassie.
Let the show begin.
Phainon, please save Physical Society. Please save me in general. I need to save up skill points. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I love Super Break and I want more Super Break DPS. Probably a hot take. I'm not particularly fond of Super Break. Even though I pulled a Super Break team. But clearly I didn't invest any further. Super Break kind of died out after Penacony, yeah.
Fight to live.
Hoyo just stopped releasing more Super Break DPSs.
In the mood for another beating?
I don't really like Super Break like that, I just like Boot Hill. Boot Hill is more of a pure break character than a Super Break character, if you ask me.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Okay, let's do this. Trust in 4.4 Firefly buff. Oh my gosh, they stunned my Firefly. Of course they did. That's just my luck. Doesn't Firefly have like a bunch of effect res in her ultimate? What happened?
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I mean, you're right. His Super Break isn't great, but he always runs with Fugue now, so it goes hand in hand, yeah. Low-key wish I had Rappa instead of Firefly sometimes. Same. I definitely wish I had Rappa instead of Firefly.
I like that confidence.
Enjoying yourself?
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Okay, this run might be cooked.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the
Would
show
love for them to
begin.
keep revisiting older archetypes. Yeah.
There's more to life.
Dot will finally be getting its resurgence soon, so that's something.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Initiate cleanup.
Look. I'm giving up this run. This run is not going to work. That's going to be my pure fiction for now. I'm just going to wait for Phainon to save my account. It was a good try, yeah. Look at my account. I don't have any Emphorius characters. I don't have Rappa. I don't have Acheron. So I don't have any of the main AoE characters. So PF is kind of cooked for me until I pull for Phainon. If it's anything, Divergent Universe reset. We can do the Divergent Universe reset. Let me collect my participation award for doing Pure Fiction. When did you start playing? Me? I'm a day one player. It's just that I'm very free to play. Very free to play. There's no such thing as very free to play. It's just free to play or not. I'm free to play, and I've skipped a lot of characters because I'm saving. PF is still cooked even if I pull Phainon. Well, I'll have E2 S1, so it'll be much more manageable for me, Bin. Okay, it's this boss, the AoE boss. That means we get to use Jing Yuan. DU is the moment weaker characters get their chance to shine, yeah. Oh, it's just Anax's Curio buff, right? Okay. We'll go Jing Yuan. Where's Sunday? Aventurine Robin. Robin and Sunday need to be swapped. Okay, there we go. This PF was too hard for me, so I only managed to do second floor and failed the third one. Someone, if you just farm for your Herda, you should be fine. I've been done for so long already. Anaxa mentioned? Day one gang? Yes indeed. You too, Vietchin? Who's been your fave character you pulled so far? This might be a weird answer, but probably Aventurine. Not only is he one of my favorite characters in general, but I mean, he puts the game on easy mode, right? Chewy, I'm also a launch player, except my account got deleted. How did it get deleted? Did you do something illegal? And who are your guys' favorite characters? Chewy is a gambler? I'm decidedly not a gambler. I've saved up so many pulls. Aventurine is pretty cool, yeah. Who's your favorite, Matthew?
Resonate all together.
Oh, Ben, you quit for 2 months. It's okay, we all have slow periods with the game. Aggie Girl is fun to play. Aglaya, I think, is the most fun character in the game, but I don't actually have her. I only play with her on test servers and stuff. And when I play with her on test servers, it makes me want to pull her, but I can't justify pulling for her. Because 1, I already have Jing Yuan, and 2, I need to save up for Phainon. So I can't pull Aglaya, but I do think she's the most fun character. The moment I get the Herda back in January, PF is no longer any issue, truly emanator of erudition, as she should be. Clearing. Aside from that, Kafka and Dot, oh, I'm so sorry that you've been suffering for so long.
A day of peaceful.
Does that mean you'll be pulling for the next new Dot character, Emporium guy? You wanted to E6 Aventurine, but realized as a free-to-play that it's a little tough. Blank. Just gamble better. It's what Aventurine would want you to do. You can optimize the heck out of DOT. You play Genshin and ZZZ.
Feeling lucky.
I commend.
HSR is the only one I'm playing. Top 3 for me would be Acheron, Sunday, and Aventurine. Those are good picks. Sunday and Aventurine would be up there for me as well. Mainly just because of how much they impacted my account. Sitting at 400 pulls, Insta E2 S1, nice. Every Dot unit I own is E2 S1, wow! So you've really invested in them. Does that mean they're still clearing just fine with that level of investment, Emporium guy? Ex-Genshin player gang, that's me too! Aglaya is really comfortable if she's E1, yeah. Again, every time I'm testing her on the test server, I'm testing her with all of her puzzle pieces. So I don't even know what the experience of a under-invested Aglaya is like. Why does Chewie kind of sound like Aventurine? I don't know about that. Will free Archer impact your account as much as Phainon? No. Or at least I heavily doubt it.
A rare find such as this is best suited for your keeping.
Oh, by the way, do you mind friend requests? Go ahead, Matthew. I'd be more than happy to accept a friend request. They should have put Aglaya's E1 into her base kit. Yeah. Black Swan shows her age in PF if you don't have her E2, and she's just awful without her E1. I see. Have you seen the new leak? Saber and Archer will not have English VA? Really? I haven't seen that. That'll be unfortunate though. Are you on US servers? I'm EU. I am on US servers. We'll just take this one, I suppose. But you have Sparkle for Archer, so that's a W already maybe. Yeah. My Archer will definitely be in a better place than a lot of other people. But you know, Archer is a difficult character to optimize. And from testing around with him on the test servers, I don't think I'm the best Archer in the world. I'll just say that.
Harmony and unison. Tonight, stars echo.
Whenever I think about Phainon's performance right now, I just get hopeful via thinking, imagine if like Aggie came out before Sunday, that would be the performance gap. That is true, Shadow. I don't even think that's cope to be thinking that way. I think that's just the truth. And I think that's by design. Like, I think that's what Hoyo wants us to feel. Black Swan without E1 S1 is directly forced into a certain comp to upkeep her ult, and still it's hard to manage, yeah. I hope they turn it into Tekken, they all understand each other despite speaking different languages. I'll add you on my destruction-only American server account. Go for it, someone. I'll accept it. People who fell for the Sparkle propaganda, listen. I got my usage out of Sparkle, so I don't regret pulling for her. She carried me during her release banner. He will probably beat Thanos when she comes out, so here's hoping, yeah. Kurobot, hi! Thanks for joining. How much crit rate and crit damage does Phainon want? I mean, it's the same answer for every crit DPS, right? As much as possible. How worse is Hanya compared to Sparkle? Like, if we can give numbers to it, by how much? I don't have numbers, but it is a significant drop in performance. I wasn't even playing the game to get baited by her. Since you saved for Phainon before his kit was revealed, are you satisfied with how his kit is designed? Ooh. I have some issues with his kit. I think it's very static and rigid. But, you know, I'm going to invest in him no matter what.
Sure, I'll play.
Here is thunder.
Sent the friend request? Okay. Sparkle made my blade do 100k plus without his sig, so I guess she helped me. Hey, 100k was reachable for him after all. Out of all propaganda, which one was the worst? Sparkle, Silverwolf, or Firefly? Silverwolf! Absolutely Silverwolf! I pulled Silverwolf on her rerun banner, and she has been my #1 regret. But, now that she's finally getting buffed, I can finally get some use out of her. So that's the one good thing. But oh my gosh, for so long, Silverwolf has been my main regret on my account. You forgot Yukong propaganda too? We don't talk about Yukong propaganda. Just as close to 80 as you can get, in terms of Phainon crit rate, yeah. For sure. Zila is kind of bad right now, but in the early game she carried me really well, even when I need it to min-max stuff, yeah. Silverwolf was the worst, but she become infinitely better, yeah. Silverwolf was absolutely the worst propaganda. But I guess the propagandists are going to have the last laugh, since she's getting buffed. Most resilient unit? I remember the Silverwolf propaganda. Sent me a friend request as well? Alright. At least Yukong propaganda is not a 5-star. True! It's not like baiting anyone to pull for her or anything. We'll rob an ult after this. I didn't look at what threshold protocol level we're at, but this is taking a while.
Sure, I'll play along.
I remember when Silverwolf first came out and people thought her random weakness of plant was must pull. I know, right? People thought she was like the second coming of Kazuha from Genshin.
is pitiless.
So it's Phainon, Sunday, Bronya, and what third unit? Raj, I have a... 1 second. Check out my YouTube. I have a team building guide video for Phainon. There's a chart, and you can follow that chart using the characters you have on your account, and it'll guide you to building the best Phainon team you can build. Bye, Mask! Thank you so much for popping in. Have a good night.
Guide you on your path.
But yeah, check out my YouTube and my team building guide for Phainon. I'm actually kind of happy they're taking the time to rework their older units. I've been saying that Hoyo should do that because I'm a League player as well, and I'm used to them reworking their characters. So yeah, it's really good for sure that they're actually going back. Did Sunday just die? I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the battle because I'm paying attention to chat.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
I'll revive him after this.
I hope we're resonate all together.
You are at 3? Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the battle.
It's on me.
Maybe I need to pay closer attention to what's happening in the game. Sunday, my bad. I should have paid attention to his shield strength.
Little song of life.
When are the version changes? Teresa, the version changes came out. There was basically no changes. Only wording changes, so nothing much to react to.
No dirty.
Unrelated, but Samira buffs on Wednesday, all is saved. Oh no, not the League talk in my chat. Oh, Raj, you did, but you don't remember? You can skip to the end of the video where you can see the chart. Raj,
Dice have bust.
I'm sorry you're a League player, my condolences. I'm right there with them. Unfortunately. Can I save Robin's ultimate? I kind of don't want to use it. Wow, his damage fell off a cliff. Yeah, that's without Sunday.
Conflict is pitiless.
May song bring
It's okay, Lightning Lord kills here, surely. It does not, okay.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
What sort of other games do you play? I mean, I'm not proud to admit to being a League player, but I am. And I also want to stream Pokemon games eventually. But I don't know if chat will be interested in that, so... Oh! Robin killed him with a basic attack, nice. I fell for the League propaganda. Okay, Pokemon is more my tea. Yeah, if people eventually show interest in seeing me stream it, I will definitely do that. Like Nuzlocke and randomizer challenges. I would really love to be able to do that. OTP Yunara whenever she releases. Okay, none of these are useful for me. When Chewie's Phainon team building guide is so good, you don't watch Phainon guides anymore because you only watch them for team building. Thank you, thank you. I'd love to watch your Pokemon content, randomizers, if you play all of it. I love Pokemon. Yeah, I would love to stream that sometime. Okay, guys, Sunday is fine. He's fine. He's back. I nearly fell into League because Arcane. But you were stronger in the end? Good. Maintain that strength. Ugh, is this going to be another unlucky Divergent Universe run? Heartsteel? Of course. That's not even surprising to me, Ben. Please let this Pure Fiction run go better than the last one that I streamed. Okay, it's already cooked. My friend got me into it a yearish ago and I'm already level 200, so... Gideon, thank you so much for following. Would you do competitive Pokemon as well? I don't think I'd be any good at it, Hazel, but if people were entertained by it, then I would do it for content. Sunday is so goated, so he deserves to be buffed for being so helpful to many teams. Buzz, you're still on it, huh? Not that I'm rejecting the Sunday propaganda, but... Remember when people said E2 Silver Wolf was game changer for Nihility Gang, just for almost every Nihility afterward? Don't need that much EHR or get rewarded for it, yeah. I've never really watched or been interested in Pokemons, but Nuzlocke may be interesting. What do you mean, not surprising? Am I that cloggable? You are. I'm head out. Bye, Zara. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Okay, at least I'm getting some blessings that I need. Chewy VGC would eat? I'm not confident in how that would go, but... Again, if people were entertained by it, I would give it a try. I've even considered giving the trading card game app a try. But I don't know if people would care to watch that. Chewy, what's your inspiration behind your name? Are you implying you're Chewy? That would be a long story. Maybe a story for another day. Do I want this curio? Not really. I'll take this one. Just spam Incineroar? I don't like Incineroar. Is that a hot take? I hate Incineroar's design. Have I watched Arcane? Yes, I have. Sadly, it's 5 a.m. Oh, no worries, Raiden. Thank you so much for joining. If you have to head out for the night, then have a good night. I really appreciate you being here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how you rate the buff unit on their buff specifically, and who you expect will be buffed next. Silverwolf is like a 10. She got a huge glow up. Sadly, Blade is like a 5. Kafka is like a 7 or an 8, but Kafka's buff really depends on the future dot unit being really good. Chewy Lore be like, I like hot sweaty men. Hey! Don't call me out like that. And then Jingliu is like a 7-ish. For Jingliu, the change was mainly changing what teammates ran with her. Switching her from Tribi, or from Robin plus Ho-Ho to Tribi and Hyacin. And I'll stand by them on that. Thank you, Vietchin. But Incineroar goes Gur, Growl, Gur. Rowlet's the better starter? Rowlet is indeed the better starter. 112 wish in a dream for a sunny day, Burkeke. Best of luck. You will now be blessed now that you've been in my chat. I am blessing you. To be honest, Kafka just turned into a Harmony unit disguised as Nihility, yep. That's why it depends on the future DOT unit. Because they have to be the damage dealer in the dot team now, instead of Kafka or Black Swan. The gays and their introverted owl. Buzz, you're still going on about that, aren't you? Listen, I support your endeavors. It's just funny to see. You main Steelix and not much else?
Fortune follows luck.
Looks at a certain someone who is certainly a dot unit, yeah. Who do you think will get buffed next? There's rumors Firefly, but I don't believe it since Dills, Zila, Argenti, and Ratio still in queue. The ones you mentioned would certainly be on my list. I would also add Luocha and Topaz to the likely list of getting buffed. The buff units are literally just the girls, the gays, and Blade. It's literally just the Stellaron Hunters plus Jingliu. Favorite gen's congregation? Can you guess my favorite gen? Let's see how clockable I am. Try and guess my favorite Pokemon generation. There's not too many to choose from. Have you played all of them? Yes. Gen 4, 4, Gen 5. That's gonna be shot in the dark. Gen 3. People are guessing 4, 5, and 3. 5 again. I'm gonna wait for Shadow to make their guess. Be cool like me than 3. Clockable more like Matthew! Oh my goodness! Which gen was Fire Red again? Kung! That's Gen 1! The original. I just burst out laughing. I'm guessing Gen 4, 5, or 3 for sure. Literally everyone has guessed 3, 4, or 5.
Feeling lucky.
But yes, I will reveal it. My favorite gen is Gen 4. So you guys guessed it right away.
Harmony and
I like Gen 3 too, Shadow. So if that's your favorite, that's a good pick. I approve of your pick.
The dice have been
As clockable.
bust.
What would have made Gen 3 clockable?
I'll take it off.
They did clock me. Yeah, they actually did. The first two guesses were immediately Gen 4. But you're def a Gen 4 person? Okay, then riddle me this. Which Gen 4 starter is my favorite? Which Gen 4 starter do I always pick? Hmm?
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Let's see if you guys can guess this one.
Watch your head.
Only 3 to pick from.
Hear this thunder.
Did I run out of skill points? My phone is blocking my skill points, so I actually can't see when I run out of skill points. Okay, 1 vote for Piplup. Riddle me this. What's wrong with that?
I've heard the call, torment and doubt farewell.
There's no time to lose.
I don't know how to spell. The fire one? Chimchar?
This mortal will watch over you.
Any other guesses for my favorite Gen 4 starter?
Hear this thunder.
Matthew is guessing Infernape. Shadow, make your guess. Piplup guess? From Vichin? You give Turtwig? Okay, Psycho Titan. Calm down.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. All in.
I love all of Gen 3 so much. Shadow, guess my favorite Gen 4 starter. I'm waiting for your guess.
No dirty tricks, alright?
May song bring us victory.
Okay, you need to lock in for this one? Are you locking in?
Show no mercy.
Only 3 choices to pick from.
Seeking you
You've got a 33% chance of guessing right.
Serenity is before me.
There's no time to hear this thunder.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
You're a firefighting type of gay. Torterra would be wild for me? Oh.
Tonight. Stars echo.
Well, I have some bad news for you, Shadow.
I hit the mark.
Because I am a Torterra guy.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the
I don't know anything about Pokemon, but this is funny.
There's no time to lose.
Yeah, it's Turtwig all the way for me. Psycho Titan, you actually did clock me. I'll give you that much. In fact, you're the only one who guessed right, Psycho Titan.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
What is it? What about me just said Turtwig?
All in.
Oh, I'm sorry for the Pokemon non-enthusiasts in the chat. We kind of went on a whole tangent about that. You're ashamed you're not a real clocker. Good morning, Q. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're having a good morning. Yep, a Turtwig guy. Clockable.
Flying such as this is best suited for your keeping.
Listen, I just love my turtle with no thoughts. All of them starters are super gnarly. I agree, Gen 4 has some of the best starters.
Keeping.
In my opinion.
Oh,
In general, I tend to lean towards grass types. Ooh, I got the special one. The special Sphere Curio. Elegant code. Nice. No, keep poking. So are you also a Trick Room player? No, I'm not into the super elite strats, Hazel.
flying such as this is best suited for your keeping.
I am not a competitive player by any means. Oh, Sceptile for you then, or Mudkip? Sceptile for sure, Sceptile. Love me, my Sceptile. What's your favorite Gen 9? Gen 9 is the most recent one, right? I know, okay, I know that makes me sound like a fake fan. I just want to make sure. In that case, Meowscarada, obviously. It is my time to retreat into school, so see you later. Oh no, don't remind me of the tribute sadness, but have a good day at school, someone. Thank you so much for popping in for as long as you did. Turtwig is very comfortably in the weird gay camp, and I don't have a super good read on you yet, but you okay, Psycho Titan. Just keep dragging me, why don't you? I never go for fire types, but Fuecoco is so cute. Fuecoco is cute, but I can't say the same for his evolutions. Compare Genshin, HSR, and ZZZ starters? What does that mean, Buzz? What are the starters for those? What does that entail? How arrogant Mega Sceptile is in his idol is so cool to me. Just turning his back to you.
No dirty trick.
Oh, listen. Skeledirge is a balding grandpa. That's what he looks like. It just is what it is. You can't deny that. I fear it's fine over. V5, trust. Trust in V5. Torchic is my fave Genshin starter? What does that mean? What is a Genshin starter? I'm also a bad trainer because I almost always bench the starters right away. What? Vietchin, how could you? I can't even imagine doing that. I could never. Being a weird gay isn't a drag, it's a state of being. Okay. I will take your word for it. Oh, I should have saved his ultimate actually, but that's fine. I think it's pretty clear. No, I genuinely don't know what that means. Torchic being a Genshin starter? I'm confused. All 3 Gen 3 starters are super close for me though. Gen 3 is another one with really good starters, yeah, for all 3. Favorite legendary out of the Gen 3 trio? It might be Rayquaza.
There's no time to lose. Here.
The good thing about HSR starters is they got new forms. Oh, is that what it means?
Show no mercy.
The free ones that they give?
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Who are all the free ones in Genshin? They're probably all bad, right? Who said being gay and a nerd is bad? Hey, no one said that. Charmander is probably the most popular Zenless starter. Matthew, I don't understand these references. You must be referencing something, right? I never chose the water starter because Gyarados or Tentacruel being a thing. Gyarados is goated. March, Danheng, MC, Asta are starters, I guess? Is that what we're saying here? You'd think so? Bennett is the true Pyro Archon. We've been new. I'll purchase this and try to desperately stock up on erudition blessings. Danheng got left in the dust. Oh, actually I shouldn't say anything. Shouldn't say what I was going to say. Erudition unit? I mean, blessings, yes please. Wait, Ron May can sell us stuff? Yes, she can. When is the last time you did Divergent Universe, Emporium guy? Ron May has been in there for a while now. Useless Scholar, now Puppet Theater Maker, one of the best equations. I don't know equations by their name, Lily. That's crazy that you know the names. Looking back now, I kind of regret pulling Robin because I have no follow-up team to slaughter in. Acheron don't want her, Firefly and Rapid don't want her, and now my HP scaling units don't want her too. Yeah, that's rough. I pulled her on her rerun just for my Phainon. So I did Thirda team side 1 and Acheron side 2. As expected, Thirda had to drag Acheron across the finish line. Oh no. I would have expected Acheron to perform better than needing to be dragged across the finish line. I do my weekly run, still at level 40. I see, Emporium guy. Maybe Ruan May only appears in higher threshold protocol levels. No one can ever guess what my fave Pokemon is because no one likes Lickilicky as much as I do. Oh, I do remember you mentioning that, Psycho Titan. And that was very clockable. I like some equations enough to remember for my Cast Mighty team. Like Kremnoan Vanguards, Sky Priest. Yeah, I don't know what any of those are. Conflict Author. Shadow, for all I know, you could just be making up names, and I'm just nodding along. Robin is a mid-unit. Asta's speed boost is universal though. True, Matthew. Wink wink. I want the shield one, probably, because I have Aventurine. Where is the confirm button? My phone is... Wait, what? What is happening here? Oh, the confirm... Okay, I see. I'm stupid. My phone was blocking the thing. Fallout teams are satisfying. I think Phainon is up there for favorite kits. I agree. Phainon was so much fun when I first got her. And she still is. She's still one of my favorites to use in Divergent Universe. Hi, Skylar! I cleared this DU with my half-built Anaxa, and he actually cleared it, what? It is Divergent Universe, to be fair. All of those Destruction or Blazar stacking ones, I see. Right now, I'm just fishing for Erudition Blessings. Which ones do I not need? I don't need this one. Okay, I'm not getting any Eruditions. Still not getting any Eruditions. I don't need the crit rate. Best part of DU is the game giving your units levels and gear if they don't have them. Manage to clear V6 with unbuilt Herda team. Nice! We'll do one more reroll, even though it's probably not going to matter. Yeah, we didn't even get our thing. I personally always use my Robin with Acheron, but maybe I should move over to Sunday instead since I have Jiao Cho and E2 Aventurine. Robin and Sunday are both good with Acheron. Alright, let's just go into this then. Will Archer be as fun as Phainon? Obviously up to personal preference. I think Phainon is still more fun though, from my Archer testing. I liked Phainon, but I couldn't get her because I needed to get her supports on her release patch, Robin and Topaz. And then on 3.0, the Herda came. I actually... Wait, no I didn't. I was gonna say I skipped Robin for Phainon, but... Oh, I did actually, I did. I skipped Robin for Phainon, even though they came out together. Just because I wanted Phainon more. Aventurine is going through the Zhongli abuse from Hoyo at the moment. Don't worry, he'll be back. What do you mean, the Zhongli abuse?
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty. Rise to the challenge. The serenity is before me.
Show no mercy.
The flesh wound.
Okay, I think I'm going to Aventurine shield after this. Oh, I actually literally need to shield. Otherwise, Jingyuan is dead. Okay, good. That gets us our follow-up attack. Argenti is usually a pretty good matchup for Aventurine, I would say. But hopefully he keeps targeting Aventurine. My Aventurine is using Japard's Light Cone, so he has much higher taunt value. So hopefully he's the one mainly getting targeted. Do you think Phainon would be bad on a fresh account, particularly with the shortish fights? Phainon lets you instant kill mobs in the overworld, so I think that alone gives a lot of value on new accounts. The issue is maybe lacking support options for him, but I think he can probably make do. Should be fine, right? Yeah. SP management for Archer might not be fun, I guess, especially without Sparkle, who you have been doing nothing but slandering Buzz. So give Sparkle some flowers and praise her for once. Tell me, say it to me. Tell me Sparkle is good for Archer. I'm gonna see you say those words. Looking closely now, this entire world is just another Elysian realm. Xiaoji wrote that too. Can you cook more? Yeah. From the very beginning, I knew it was going to be very, Elysian realm. Paralleled? Amphorius would be. Hoyo is purposely making endgame content that punishes you for using shielders like... Oh yeah. We're in the abundance meta right now. Yes, Hyacinth counts as abundance, I don't care. Tingyun, Branya, and like Gallagher. Yeah, that's the best a new account can do, but they might not even have all of those.
Show no mercy.
No support would be pretty tough. That does go for every character though.
Behold, this symbol of
Well, I just saw the beta. Initially wanted to... Well, V4 is disappointing for sure, but they didn't nerf anything at least for Million. Or are you skipping just to make a statement? We love Kevin. I've never played Elysian Realm, or Honkai Impact 3rd, for that matter, but I have considered streaming it if my chat ever showed interest in wanting to see me reacting to Kevin. Do you have global passive? I mean Casterus, it will hugely help your DU runs. Buzz, I've skipped every single Infurious character. No, I do not have global passive.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Looks like my ping is spiking. Oh yeah, we are having another rough internet patch, but it'll go away shortly. It shouldn't last too long. So I'm very sorry if you're being affected by it.
let the duel commence.
Xiaoji can't move over after Elysia became Pink Jesus and having their final banquet.
Play along.
I also heard he modeled Firefly with his girlfriend. I got Sparkle in her S1, so I'm very much a propaganda victim. She's gonna get unbenched now thanks to Archer, yeah. Everyone say thank you, Archer.
Conflict is pitiless.
Okay, Sparkle at least good for Archer, but not good enough compared to Sunday for Hypercarry team. There, we finally did it. We made Buzz say something positive about Sparkle. I don't know too much about the Elysian Realm, despite liking Kevin and Phainon too much. We're in the same boat there, Shadow.
Bear witness. To order.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
OMG, I've been looking for a reason to go back to Honkai Impact 3rd too. Would watching me play it be a reason?
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Put forth all your might.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ow, Argenti.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Thank God we skipped passive for Kevin.
I'll take it all.
His bonus technique points could have been in a global passive easily, and it wouldn't have been a huge deal, I think. That's my opinion on it though. I think Phainon could have had a global passive for his technique points thing, you know? You know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. Not that I'm advocating for global passives or anything, but I'm just saying it would have made sense.
Conflict is pitiless.
Hopefully they rerun DDD next patch, Prage, yes. Hopefully it's on Phainon's banner since I'm going for his light cone. I'm skipping because there's no point in Phainon existence currently, and yeah, if people will get him, it will send a message they can further male character further for no reason.
This symbol of pure. Let the duel.
I mean, to each our own. I hope they limit globals to maybe like one global per anniversary character.
The flesh will.
Yeah, that's fair.
Watch your head.
I wish I had E2 Firefly. I just wish I could trade my Firefly for Rappa.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Then again, I don't have Fugue, so my Rappa would probably perform worse.
The dice have been cast.
Is Elysian Realm just SU in HSR terms? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Watch your head.
It's funny, I got Sparkle E0 S1 because I hate her as a character for making fun of Aventurine, but I also got Aventurine E0 S1, it really was all or nothing. You got Sparkle because you hate her as a character? It's a little ironic. Definitely need more DDD, you can never have enough DDD.
There's no time to lose.
I do wonder if they're gonna make more global passives, yeah. Especially after the uproar it caused, right?
Watch over you.
Realistically, it would be not a horrible thing, screw global passives though, yeah. The Firefly story propaganda was so strong, it really was. I wish they added a passive to him to really undercut her. Not the spite, Psycho Titan. If you lose all hope, remember I am pulling for Phainon with 342 Jades currently. Oh no. You're the sacrificial lamb for us, the one who knocks under your bed. You are the sacrifice so that all of us can have good Phainon pulls. I'd trade Firefly for almost anyone. Savage, but not wrong. You're not wrong. Were there any changes to Finance Kit in V4? Sadly, no, Q. It was only wording changes. I don't know if I should get E2 S1 Phi or E0 S1 Phi plus Ceridra. Well, we will have Ceridra leaks by the time of his banner, so I can give you a better answer once that time comes out. But some leaks say that Ceridra is basically just another E2 for him, but we'll have to see. But at the very least, E0 Phainon plus Ceridra is less pulls than E2 Phainon would require. Surely they changed him in V5. We're placing all our hopes in V5, Radius.
Peaceful. Feeling lucky.
No worries, they'll make him the best unit to ever release in V5. Ceridra will make him the best unit to ever release, but there'll be a package deal. Is my guess. Archer seeing other DPS wanting Sunday. Okay, Buzz. Still going at it, huh? I respect the dedication, if nothing else. Okay, we don't need anything else from the start. They butchered the potential of Sam, and they fucked the robot fans with a girl that Xiaoji modeled from his girlfriend, and we have a date in the story like a dating sim. Listen, I wasn't the hugest fan of Firefly's section in the story either. But I understand that that is what some people like, so, you know, to each their own. Another wording change would be cinema. Don't put that curse on us, Hazel. Elysian Realm is kind of a simulation where they're only projections of flame chasers. Yeah, that much I know. I still can't get over Ceridra's design. She reminds me of Farina from Genshin. Yeah. Which means she reminds you of Misha from HSR. Because Misha also looks like Farina. I would cry. We all would cry if that's what happened. Misha, my goat. Misha, the male Farina. Read fully? You want me to read your whole thing? Archer's... Okay. Archer's seeing other DPS wanting Sunday, so he go to Sparkle. Instead, Sparkle stopping her crying because nobody wants her now as much as Archer. Sparkle saying thanks to Archer. Okay. I nominate myself as Yancheng's #1 hater? No! I love Yancheng! He's just a little guy. Now I want to build Misha. Read it back. What do you mean? Group sob party? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Yancheng was my first ever DPS? Nice. Or not nice, depending on how you feel about that. What? I lost my... Oh. Pain. I'm in pain. I lost my 3-star equation. Oh, but I get another one, but I don't have any stuff for it, so I'm just gonna reroll it. Sparkle got tired of being mid in HSR and went to Honkai and back third. Isn't she not even that good in Honkai and back third? From what I read people saying. No, don't be nice. Firefly is for... Okay, Psycho Titan. I don't want to get into it. Because it's kind of controversial. I just can't bring myself to care about finance. See? Different strokes for different blokes. Well, at least he'll still be hot. True, Turtle Toes. He'll always have that going for him. And you can't take that away. I'm so sorry for your first DPS Yancheng person. Sparkle letting y'all get your licks in before her Elation Emanator form comes out. True, Psycho Titan. Better get those licks in while you can. Geez, why are you having bad reps of me? I already said Sparkle good for Archer. I'm just teasing, Buzz. I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. You can have your opinions on Sparkle. That's perfectly valid. I love your voice so much. It sounds so sweet and attractive to me. Wait a minute. What are you trying to say with that last part? At first I thought you were calling me attractive, but now I think you're saying something else. Flop Coco. Are you calling me out? I had to do a double take there. The guy you do. This is crazy. Can't believe I'm getting called out this hard. Unacceptable. Is that a hate crime? I think it is. I think it counts as a hate crime, yeah. Phainon is the top 3rd character in the Lofter top bottom rankings. I saw that, Fruit Shake. I saw that on Twitter. I mean, its clock ability is vivid. You guys are unbelievable. I can't believe my own chat would do this to me. Wait, I want to get a 3-star blessing that I can reroll. I kind of hate that they're adding new paths instead of optimizing their already existing ones. I also think, judging by remembrance, the new paths aren't even well designed. Like, they're mainly designed just to push for new light cones, which is super unfortunate. Mighty Bottom is real for real. Bottom on bottom crime? Wait, who is that referring to? Back to bullying Chewy, I know, right? Can't believe this is what we've come to. Listen, where's the lie? I mean, I guess I can't deny that. Gasp at the sample leaks. I think it's all speculation. It's a pretty good pastime? Emanator of Elations might be Sampo, but not Sparkle, sadly. Buzz, you are really after her, huh? I low-key want to say for alt Sampo, I am not a Sampo enjoyer. 80% of this chat is bottoms. I would have to poll that, Hazel. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do polls. I need a mod ASAP who can run these things for me. I need an experienced Twitch mod. I need a man with experience. Praying for Emanator Sampo. New path equal you can't use the light cone that you have equals need to pull equal money. Yeah, that's basically Hoyo's business plan with creating new paths. Okay, Buzz, that was a somewhat positive thing you just said about Sparkle. We'll take that. Phainon allegedly has installed cameras in Mighty's home. What? This is new information to me. They will do the most bottom thing and pick the top option. True, Hazel! You're actually spitting with that one. That is exactly what a bottom would do. Ooh, shield effect is good for survivability. I don't want to die on stream again. I'm so inexperienced when it comes to mod stuff. Oh no, Shadow. You would have been one of the ones that I consider for the role. Dogs are amazing. I mean, they are amazing, but where did this come from, Q? I'm so sorry. Listen, I recently made Twitch affiliate, so I will be adding a VIP role, and you will be first on there, Shadow. Just wanted to tell you that. Yeah, for sure. Never beating the allegations. I love bunnies. Oh, funny story, Hollow. One day, when I get to update my VTuber model, I'm going to update to be a bunny boy with bunny ears. So that's my dream VTube model for the future. Elation Path equals yay another set of characters I have 0 icons for. Yeah, that's what Hoyo is intending, to squeeze you.
Let the show begin.
I commend.
Special privilege moment? Hey, I'll definitely consider you too, Hazel. I'll consider all of my regulars who I recognize around here a lot
Doors echo.
for the VIP role.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll
I love
take it
Sparkle. I love her so much. I would buy 10 plushies and put them in the jar individually and make them into a snow globe, allegedly. Okay. I was gonna say I'm happy for you, but I'm not sure if I am. Is your new model gonna look similar to Ansel from AK? I don't know who that is, Fruitshake. And also, that new model that I'm talking about probably isn't coming for a long time.
Guide you on your path.
I too love bunnies. Yes, good, because I will be a bunny boy streamer one day.
Here, there's thunder.
Sparkle's story quest was about giving Sample back his emanator powers, so she's deaf and emanator. Was that what it was about?
Is that it?
Maybe vaguely.
Conflict is pitiless.
I've heard the call. Tormented.
I am the potentially privileged one.
Show no mercy.
Furry Chewy VTuber model is real. Having bunny ears does not make me a furry, okay? Not clockable, but wants to be a bunny boy. You're so funny, Chewy. I don't even know how I can answer that, honestly.
Watch your head. The dice have been
It was about him becoming a masked fool again, right? It was about him getting his mask back, at least. Hopefully, Elation Path uniqueness is that you can use any light cone. That would be good.
Watch over you.
Because he put down the mask. Sampo? I think so. That sounds right.
Conflict is pitiless.
Would you also make your color scheme green as well? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I would be green. A green rabbit? That would be kind of weird.
Show no mercy.
Why not hares instead of bunny? I don't know. Because my Chinese zodiac is a rabbit, so... Mint rabbit? I've never seen a green rabbit.
Harmony and unison.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Jackrabbit maxing though.
Doors echo.
You should add a little Phainon chibi on your shoulder or something, it'd be cute. Yeah, that does sound cute. And actually... So I've already reached Twitch affiliate, meaning I can start adding my own custom emotes. And I already have chibi Phainon emotes to add to the channel for my subscribers. So those will be coming very soon.
Conflict is pitiless.
I actually could have activated affiliate this stream, but I chose not to because when you officially go Twitch affiliate, you're forced to start running ads on your stream. And I didn't want to come back here and start running ads. I wanted to talk to my chat, to you guys about it first. So I chose not to join the Twitch affiliate program just yet. Thank you for following, Minna. I really appreciate it. Let's go, emotes. Yeah, they're really cute Phainon emotes. And I'll have emotes of my current VTube avatar as well. I might download Twitch just for this. Yeah, you should see the adorable Phainon emotes. You'll see them within the next few days.
Follow my charge.
But yeah, because I've been doing a lot of research into trying to figure out the best way to handle ads. And I wanted to know what you guys would think would be best. Baby Phainon hype. Zosimos, thank you so much for following. Also, would it be unfortunate if like the leaks dropped and then immediately after they see a Pizza Hut ad? Yeah. I mean, the way I'm going to handle it is probably manually controlling when the ads drop. I think that's how I want to do it.
It's hard for a wanderer.
Basically, the way I would have to do it is I would have to stop what I'm doing every hour and run a 3-minute ad break per hour because that's what Twitch demands. Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure everyone would be okay with a 3-minute ad break every hour in upcoming streams because that's the only way to disable ads from being disruptive throughout the stream. Which I personally think is very stupid, but... Get that bag, streamer? Thank you, Royal Demore. I feel really bad about it though. I wish Twitch gave me the option to be a lot more lenient with the ads. I just hate how much they force me to push it onto you guys. Twitch is asking for their tribute, yeah. But yeah, no, that's a tad silly. Yeah, it's a lot. I wish they could lower the number that was required for the streamer to run, but... So yeah, I think I'll be looking into trying that out in the upcoming streams. 100%, that's fine. You getting paid is awesome. Thank you, Shadow. I'm used to getting pushed for ads. Nice save there at the end, Royal Demore. There was actually another fun thing I wanted to do. One second, let me just check on my red circles. Okay, yes, I know I failed this. It doesn't need to remind me. Wait, were you born in 2007? Absolutely not. Me? Chewie getting that bag is more important. Thank you so much, Bin. Is 2007 not like a baby? Who is the Barbara simp in the game design team who decided that she needs a 100%? Yeah. Hyacinth is literally just a 1-for-1 of Barbara. Unless I did the Zodiac count wrong? I'm 1999, Hazel. Oh, 7's turn 18 this year. Oh my gosh. That's kind of scary to think about. Oh! Sunday is on the second half banner, it looks like. Judging from this leak. You're a year younger than me, little baby. You're gonna become a boomer soon? Don't say that, Emporium guy! Damn, you old? Oh no. Oh, Shadow, you need to pull for Sunday still? Sunday second half, I'm saved? True, I think this is really good news for a lot of people. Oh, yo, I'll get you? Listen! Think of it this way, at least the people who were screwed now get more time to save. So it's good for them. No, the numbers stand for amount of times they had to ban- Oh, is that what it means, Mel? I see. Thank you for the correction. It is better for a easier S1, yeah. See, it's even better for you too. 3.5 and 3.6 banners are going to be spicy. How do you know, Emporium guy? Who's going to be on it? Or are you talking about the new characters? Because I can agree there. You're 10 plus years older than me. That's crazy, Q. You're so young. Hoyo is being greedy now? Yeah, I was gonna say, if Sunday is on the second half, then it's not greed, but this isn't saying he's on the second half, right? It's just saying this is his second banner. Us being grandpas, you're 96? Psycho Titan, that sounds like you're saying you're 96 years old, but I know what you meant. Hisselins, yeah. Oh yeah, you're the dot guy, right, Emporium? Mafi Coffee, thank you so much for following. Appreciate you having you here. You want a dot to deliver me out of this insanity. It's coming, Emporium guy. It's 3.5. If Holy was being greedy now, what were they being before? Yeah. I need Sunday already. Please no second half.
Emporium guy just followed.
Emporium guy, thank you so much for following. No Sparkle rerun for Archer? Previous leaks said that there would be a Sparkle rerun. I love how that's the thing you zero in on, by the way, Buzz. You immediately zero in on, where's Sparkle, so I can keep slandering her. But I mean, is it slander when half the things you're saying about her are true? Phainon is very balanced. I don't understand why there are people waiting for a buff. I think Phainon is strong for sure, but I think he has some gameplay issues. And some issues with the practicality of how it feels to play him. So I think it makes sense for people to want changes to him. They might add her to the shop. Sparkle? I could see that. I think she would be a good option for them to add to the shop. I'm 96 years old. I was the old lady in Titanic. There was a fun thing I thought we could do. Wait, is V4 beta out? Any blade changes? V4 beta is out. There was only wording changes for all the characters, SKB. So no real changes. No buffs, no nerfs. Avengers level threat of banners. Are we sure Buzz isn't secretly a massive Sparkle fan? He kind of does seem to always have her written out in his sentences, right? Every word out of his mouth includes Sparkle. If not shop, she got added to 50-50 lose. I could see that too. I think that would be good for her. Good for the players too. Thank God they fixed the Kafka typo. I think Buzz loves Sparkle so much. Yeah, Buzz is officially going to be known as the #1 Sparkle fan in the chat. Finance Planner dropped with him, right? Or is it after? It's with him, Hollow. Am I getting any character on the rerun? Probably not. I'm saving everything for Phainon, and then after that, Siridra. If they rerun Sunday with Phainon, I'm gonna explode. I need his light cone. That's probably what they're going to do, Bin. I want to be Jade's biggest defender one day. Why not start today, Royal? I didn't want to build 75 effect hit rate on the sustainer. That's it. I'm skipping Sunday for Sparkle just to honor Buzz's dedication. Look, Buzz, your propaganda is working. This is what you wanted, right? I don't know if you have seen this, but there was a HomGG Cat update where it was stated that they changed the coding of basically all enemies to align with Phainon's mechanics. Maybe we'll get buffs. What do you mean they changed the coding of basically all enemies to align with his mechanics? What part of their coding would need to be changed to align with his mechanic? I'm just not really sure what that would mean, Mel. If you have an explanation, I'd love to hear it. Imagine pulling for Sunday, but got Sparkle for losing 50-50. Kinda sad, but guaranteed Sunday later. You started in 2.4, Royal? Oh, I see. So you didn't have a chance to get Jade, huh? You got a least favorite 5-star? Me? Why don't I look? Least favorite just in terms of playstyle or overall? I'm not really sure, but... Okay, let's look through the list of 5 stars. IPC scum! That's crazy to say. But no, Event Read is one of my favorites. It's like one of my favorites. He was my favorite until Phainon, actually. So he's second fave now. Least favorite, least favorite. Wait, is that all the 5 stars? I guess it is, huh? Topaz is pretty high for me. Oh, IPC scum could be referring to her, I guess. I heard a bit ago, why were people being called grannies? I don't know. I am Sunday main first and foremost, Sparkle definitely not. Okay, Buzz, we definitely believe you. Wink, wink. Can I count standard banner 5 stars? Oh wait, these are just the 5 stars I own? How about the 5 stars I don't own? They're down here. Okay, okay, here are the others. Is Fushwan anyone's favorite? I like Fushwan just because her animations were head and shoulders above everyone else when she came out. I disliked Topaz when she launched, but have since grown and changed as a person. We love that for you, SKB. You have so many 5 stars for free to play. Well, I am a day 1 player, Ben, so that helps. Oh, your least favorite can also be a character you don't have. Yeah, I should look there. I love my sassy little pink girl. Your favorite is Topaz Radius? Nice. Copy pasting this since I suck at explaining. Okay, Mel. You don't like Jiaocho? Oh, I think, well, my least favorite. Okay, I'm tempted to say Rappa and Linksha. Are your friend requests open for HSR? Yeah, always. Go ahead and send me a friend request, Fruitshake. I'll accept it. I have one-sided beef with Yun Li. Oh no. You sound like Yanqing. Except for Yanqing's beef isn't one-sided, so actually, maybe not. But yeah, I think my least favorite might be between Rappa and Linksha. Just based off of character design. Sigh with wink wink. If I like Sparkle, I will advise people to pull for her, but not. I advise people to pull Sunday instead. Buzz, we're just teasing you. We're just teasing you. It's fine. Not Rappa. I started playing because of her. Oh no, I'm sorry, Zosimos. Who's gonna be the brave one and say mighty for the content? Not me! Oh, Bailu. There's also Bailu. Bailu's up there on my least favorite list, probably. You love Rappa? Okay, then just for the Rappa lovers in my chat, I'll say Lingsha is my least favorite. How about that? I actually love Lingsha's design, but I get it. Listen, we're going to settle on Lingsha. I'm going to say Lingsha is my least favorite 5-star. Wait, I can hate on Bailu. It's always Bailu hating hours. Oh, Mel. Enemy skills have 2 properties. Skill target and targets actually hit by the skill. For example, Huli's skill that deals damage to all characters and all other monsters. The skill target was just Huli himself. Okay, I think I see what you're saying, Mel. You liked Fu Xuan's design, but you can't stand her as a character? Yeah, design-wise, I don't really like Black Swan, but that's because her design sort of blends in with everyone else. You like her colors? Crazy Lingsha slander? I don't like Lingsha because she's Gallagher, because she's better than Gallagher. Lingsha just didn't have a presence in the story, and I think her design is lackluster. Was Phainon buffed in V4 or not? Sadly not, Nikki Ordog. There were no changes at all in V4 besides the wording changes. Least fave is Rappa for sure, then maybe Yanqing because I hate his outfit. Yeah, Rappa is up there for me as well as one of my least favorites. I like Fu Xuan, hoping she gets buffed soon, to be honest. Her idea of sustain is pretty cool to me, yeah. Fu Xuan definitely carried me in the early game. No worries, Mel. And yeah, I think I understand what you mean, Mel. The Hule example was really good because I definitely understand the Hule skill not really counting as targeting our allies, so. There was no changes what? Yeah, only wording changes, Florian, from V4. Hoyo was slacking. My least fave design-wise is Jingliu. Oh no. Oh yeah, in story, she kind of just showed up and did nothing. Yeah, Lingsha got done dirty in the story. Dang, that's rough. Thank you. No problem. I wanted to hate Lingsha for stealing Gallagher's job, but I actually still use Gallagher more. Red and brown are just my favorite colors. I love the snake, dragon scales, and smoke motif. I wish she looked more dragon-like. You love Lingsha, you use her for main DPS. Sparkle looking like Rin? I guess I could kind of see it. It's mainly just the twin-tailed hair, right? I need to know the lore behind Rappa's flaming scarf. Rappa's whole story mission, it feels like a fever dream to me. I don't really remember it very well, so I don't have the answers on her lore. Well, do you think in V5 we'll have changes? We can cross our fingers and pray, Florian. That's the most we can do. But given how Hoyo has been doing things, my hopes aren't very high. ZZZ is down the street. Hazel! I was saying the same thing when Rappa released. She looked like she belonged in ZZZ. Galachad basically made Hoyo afraid of releasing 4 stars. I agree, Emporium. What would you want changed for V5? Well, I have a video about all the changes I wanted to see from Phainon in V3. So basically all of those would stay the same. You can do !YouTube in the chat to reach my YouTube channel, and you can find my video where I describe all of the changes I would like to see happen to Phainon during the beta. Rin is taller though. I mean, Rappa's mission was very brain rot, yeah. And my brain certainly rotted enough to forget most of it. Oh no, Radius. That's one thing I do remember. Is Phainon still good without his light cone? He'll be able to clear. He'll be able to clear. Dazzling Ninja Obliteration. That's her alt voice line, right? Something I was kind of wanting to do was this Star Rail quiz. So what do you guys think? I want to do this Star Rail quiz together on stream. While we're still stalling the story for this stream. Probably won't be getting around to it on this stream, so. You must go now. Your professor actually attended class for once. Good stream to me. Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you for being here. Have a good day at class. Don't slack off too hard. And yeah, I just really appreciate you being here. I actually hate Rappa's design, but I do like her character. Her story did endear me to her. But like, I could live fine without seeing her again. They better have changes for sure. E0 S1 Phainon is better than V1, but his Eidolons was better, and 7 out of 4 went an alt. 2 odd as well. Yeah, I hope to see some changes. I will say it. I hate Mighty's kit, which sucks because I love his character. Is it the auto gameplay for you, Dark Lord, that you hate? Okay, locking in. Viet chain. Okay. We're gonna go with this quiz. Play solo, but not really solo, because I have my chat with me. Do you think Phainon or Saber is more fun to play? Sadly, I think Saber is more fun to play, Brendan. Even though I'm skipping her for Phainon. I don't know people asking for 4 stars, but that new Genshin 4 star is so lame and ugly, so I'm glad HSR doesn't put cool kits on 4 stars. I'm not standing for the Dahlia slander. Anyway, this one is easy. This one's Asta. How many warps do you need to pull 5 stars characters in the departure warp? 40, right? Because warps are discounted in the departure warp. So a 10 pull is 8 warps. And you're guaranteed a 5 star at 50, so 8 times 5 is 40. I remember this one pretty well because I somewhat recently started my mail-only account. So I got to recently re-experience the departure warp. So that's why I remember this one to be 40. No! Okay, that was... Okay. That was a misleading question. It was asking how many warps, but the way I understood it was how many passes, right? How many standard passes. You need 40 standard passes. But it was asking how many warps is the pity at, and the pity is at 50. Okay, I gotta read the questions a little more carefully. I was kind of just assuming what it meant. I'm hoping they buff Saber's Eidolons. That would be nice. I don't think they will, Zosimos, because I think they don't want people to feel like they missed out too much by missing out on OP Eidolons. Carol, thank you so much for the follow. Which 4-star character that you can't pull in Standard Banner as per patch 2.5? It's Herda, right? You can't pull Herda from the Standard Banner, I think? It's over, we're frauds. No, we just read the question wrong. I think this one's Herda, because you get all of her Eidolons for free, so they don't make her pullable. Is this right? Or can you pull Herda? Can you pull Herda? I can't imagine which other 4-star you wouldn't be able to pull. Or do they mean Mose? Because Moza released in patch 2.5. Chat, are we saying Herda or Moza? Who should we answer with here? Is this one Herda or Moza? Okay, Psycho Titan, I saw that tweet. That was very funny. Moza, you think it's Moza? Okay. Yeah. The patch 2.5 is probably the giveaway of what the answer is, right? Okay, it was Moza. March 7th hunt? That's true, SKB. That's also a good answer. An accurate answer. Herda is pullable? Okay, I wasn't sure. What is the first light cone that players receive in the tutorial? I know it's the 3-star destruction light cone, but I don't know its name. I know it's not Sagacity. I think it's Mutual Demise or Collapsing Sky. Do we know which one it is, chat? B or D? Is it one of these? There's a lot of odd thing on Phainon because he still have a lot of things so odd, though, to be corrected, and is somehow not lore accurate. Yeah. I think there's a lot they could change too. Mutual Demise? Okay, I'm trusting you, Nephilim. Collapsing- oh no, I've gotten 2 different answers now. Mutual Demise versus Collapsing Sky. All on B. I know nothing. You know what? Nephilim broke his first time chatter streak for this, so I'm gonna trust Nephilim. No! You let me down! It was indeed Collapsing Sky. Which character took the shortest time to get a rerun? Robin? We're so cooked. Damn, it's okay, Nephilim. It's not like I knew that one either. When in doubt, C or D. This one is Robin? Do we feel comfortable with this one? Judging by the Moza 2.5 question, this quiz was made around patch 2.5. And Robin debuted in 2.2 and then reran in 2.5 with Fei Xiao. So yeah, Robin was the quickest rerun at the time. English can't read curse. Yeah, I'm saying Robin, yep. Which character took the longest time to get a rerun banner? Phainon or Saber without their signature light cone? Both of them can use the Herta Shop light cone Aeon just fine. I would say Phainon's is more important for him though, because of the base speed. Rat? Oh, I think this one is Jing Yuan. Yes, yes. I remember the memes about Jing Yuan being pregnant because of how long he was taking to rerun. I think this one's Jing Yuan. Yeah. Yeah, it was only up to 2.5, so ratio wouldn't be on it. Yeah, it was Jing Yuan. 8 months and 23 days. Among all of the 7 types elements, which type has the least playable characters? Okay, yeah, this is a little rough because this quiz was made all the way back in 2.5, so we have to think back then. Okay, Veichin. Oh, Sosimos, are you saying huh to the Jing Yuan thing? Okay, which one had the least playable? Quantum? Quantum just recently released Jade around this time though, so they got an extra one. Okay, people still thinking Quantum. Quantum had a lot of characters during the 1.x patches though. You're gonna guess Wind? Fei Xiao just released in this patch that this quiz was made. Quantum or physical? I don't think it's imaginary. I think it might be physical. You think it's still Wind? Oh, it actually might be Wind. Cause oh well, we did have Ho-Ho as a Wind sustain. I'm leaning Wind or physical. Florian, I would run hyperspeed supports with base speeds on Phainon. Wind? Okay, we're summoning Wind. Yeah! See, chat? You guys wouldn't lead me astray. It was indeed Wind. You thought Ice? Which type has the most playable characters? My bad, no worries, Shadow. Most playable. Easy Lightning? You guys wouldn't lead me astray, as if chat didn't say every possible element. True, I'm the one who made the final call. Lightning or fire, you guys think? There was a lot of fire during those patches. There was Lingsha, Firefly, Gallagher. Fire since it was 2.x, yeah. Lightning had not Aglaya, Acheron, and Moza, and that was it. I think I would lean fire. Yes, it was fire! Good job, chat. Oh, paths now. What path has the least playable characters? Preservation. This is an easy preservation, right? Gotta be an easy preservation. Hoyo does not release preservation characters. Yeah. Like, please. Is this even a question? 5 characters, yeah. One of those being the MC. Okay, most playable characters. Lock in, chat. Which path has the most playable characters? It's not abundance. Preservation gotta be my favorite gender. Is it erudition? Destruction? I don't think it's annihility. Preservation has like 4 units, I know. Hunt or destruction? The 1.x patches was full of destruction units, that's for sure. But in 2.x, Firefly was our only destruction unit, I think, right? 2.x released 2 Nihilities at the time. Jade was erudition. Misha as well. Okay. Okay, I think we're leaving Destruction. Yeah, I think you guys convinced me. The triple Destruction in the 1.x patches of Blade, Dill, and Jingliu is probably also enough to carry it over. Destruction. Okay, good. Oh, Destruction and Nihility were tied. You are so smart, Shadow. How? What? How many playable characters that affiliated to the Shenzhou Alliance faction? This is just impossible unless it's multiple choice. Yunli 2, you're right, Zosimos. I think this question is actually impossible. I right? How do you memorize that? This should have been multiple choice for sure. Sushang Shadow, you are not about to run through the whole list. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm not about to sit here and run through the whole list. Can I just take a guess? Can I just guess 11? 10 or 12? I'll go right in between and go with 11. I could count 5 stars, but I'd forget some random 4-star, yeah. You're saying like 13? Send it? Okay, I'm sending it. 21?! Okay, there's way more than I thought. That's crazy! I didn't realize there were 21 playable characters from the Luofu. This has to be wrong, Chad. Is it counting both forms of Dan Heng? Even still, 21 is a lot. Which character trailer has the most views on English Honkai Star Rail official YouTube channel? It's Bailu, right? Oh, some of you might not know this, but yeah, Bailu's trailer was run as an advertisement, and it ended up getting a bunch of views. So, I think this one's Bailu. Yeah. Secret Bailu lore. Yep, it is Bailu. Yeah, it was a whole thing. We did go there like 3 times. That's true, Dark Lord. And this was during the Feixiao patch. So that's fair. In which patch were the Memory of Chaos changed from 10 floors to 12 floors? Was this 1.6? I don't remember when Memory of Chaos expanded. Did it expand when we got Pure Fiction? We got Pure Fiction in 1.6 patch, I think. Or 1.5. 1.6? 1.5? Or was it earlier than that? 1.4? 1.6? You believe 1.6? Okay. I definitely remember when I got Dill in 1.3, Memory of Chaos still only had 10 floors. Yep, it was 1.6. Good job, guys. What? What? Okay, it's multiple choice. Okay, thank God. Because I was gonna say, what kind of question is this? How many experience required to level up a character from level 1 to level 80? I just burst out laughing. Do we just go with the highest number? D, B? One of these two sound right to me as well. B? 2 people saying B? You feel it? Okay. Okay. We'll go with your feeling, Hollow, your gut feeling. C! Unfortunate. Okay, light cone now. Maybe this time it's B. Trust. Trust that it's B this time. You're feeling C? Dark Lord? It was C last time. Did we just go with the when doubt, fill in the C block? You're gonna go C? Okay. D. Who's the emanator of Noose the Erudition? I mean, we all know this one. Herda. We're failing this test, divas. I'm not actually sure how we're doing. I wonder what our final score is gonna be, though. But yeah, this one's Herda. I don't think we need to discuss. In the Genius Society, what is the member number of Screwlum? Okay, Screwlum Simps. This is where you finally get to shine. Come on out, tell me. What number is Screwlum? 76? Where are my Skrillum fans at? Come on, you guys should know this. No idea. Fake Skrillum fans, I swear. 76? Oh, okay, Emporium guy is 100% sure. Nice! Okay, we've got a real Skrillum fan in the chat. Other than Herta, Skrillum, and Renee, who's the fourth member who made Simulator Moves? Stephen Lloyd. What is the name of Serval's workshop? I know I just recently played Bellabog on my mail-only account, but I was not paying attention to the dialogue, if I'm being completely honest. Landau? Is it really just named after her last name? Is Serval that unoriginal? Neverwinter? Listen, I'm kind of trusting Emporium guy with all my answers now. Yeah, Emporium guy is my cheat code right now. Who's the true leader and mastermind of Wildfire? Natasha. Emporium, I never doubted you, and I'll never doubt you again. What the? Who gave Zila her weapon, a modified scythe? Hook the Great? Was this Oleg? I don't actually know. Oleg? Oh, Siampo! What do you mean Siampo gave Zila her weapon? What? Can we go back to that? I wanna linger on that. Is that actual lore? That Siampo gave Zila her weapon? Huh. Maybe the thing is wrong. Emporium guy's a fraud. I trust Emporium guy more than I trust this thing. Siampo was him, I guess. The true emanator of elation. Oh, this one is the Stellar Hunter who has the big Kafka? That makes sense. I know, right? I'm surprised too, Dark Lord. Yep, it is indeed Kafka. I remember reading it in the 4-star preservation icon. After Danfeng left Xianzhou Luofu, who's chosen as his successor as the Imbiber Lune? Bailu? Kafka sweep. Yeah, this one's Bailu. Siampo. Just write Siampo in for all the answers. Before joining Stellaron Hunters, who is Yingxing / Blade's mentor? Huayan, right? Siampo, it's Siampo, trust. I think this one's Huayan. I forgot low-key. Yes, Huayan, okay. See, I know lore. I knew that one. Who is Fantilia? Big titty woman? Emanator of Destruction. It's the lady they tried to resurrect. I don't think other people were trying to resurrect her. Lord Ravager, yeah, Emanator of Destruction. What of your Siampo? True. I could be Siampo this whole time. My wife, Fantilia. What is Sushang's title in the Cloud Knight? Lady with the big tatas. That's true. That's accurate. I just recently redid the Shenzhou story on my mail-only account, but I still don't remember this. Guard Captain? That's just a flat-out guess. I actually don't know the answer to this one. 50-50 Guardian Captain and Captain. I got no clue. 50, okay. What do you mean, hold on? No looking it up, Shadow. Trust Lieutenant? Okay, I will trust Shadow. Also, was that all for V4 updates? Yeah, Erupt. It was only wording changes. Lieutenant. Recruit? Whoever said recruit was right. She's training to become a captain, I see. No, Yan King is lieutenant? Yeah, that's right. The secret cheating method. It didn't work out. Rise, Venus. Hellovian. What if I just typed in Angel, though? What if I type in Meta or Harmony Path? But no, they're Hellovian. Charmony Dove race? Oh, Arisa, you were trying to tell us it was sample for the Zila question, I see. Yeah, it was delayed. Hellovian. Who's the real leader of the family in Penacony? Chicken. Both are chicken. What is this one? Oh no, not the Charmony Dove copy pasta. Dream Master? With the space in his name? Gopherwood? Mr. Oak? What do I write? Gopherwood? I'll write Gopherwood. Alright. Where's Acheron's homeworld? Is this... Izumo? Biblical ref? Izumo, okay. Yeah. Who's the person that Boot Hill wants to destroy? What's his name? Oswaldo Schneider. Instalak? Inazuma, true. What is Fei Xiao's title as an Arbiter General? Merlin's Claw. What if I start speedrunning like a demon? What character has similar path and type as Serval? Cordius, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Similar path and type of this character? QQ. Okay, these are the type of questions that I can get. Surely they will ask his Raiden real name. Danheng. Thank you for following, Bubbly Grubbly Bear. I really appreciate it. H-Star quiz, any percent? Right, it's time to speedrun. Sunday. No, this one's Yukong. Sunday wasn't released yet. Trick question. Imaginary Harmony. Sunday wasn't released yet. It's Yukong. Oh, they accepted Sunday too, huh? I guess he was drip marketed at this time. Hook the Great. I wonder if they would accept Pitch Dark Hook the Great as an answer. Misha. Wife spotted? OMG guys, we're passing. That's right. Just give me more of these questions and we can pass. You're fast with these? Hanya. Yukong doesn't release until 3.4 though, true. Oh, shit. Your brain way too slow. Who has the highest base HP in HSR? Who's HP scaling? Cass wasn't out yet, yeah. Was it Fu Xuan? Surely a destruction character? It might have been Fu Xuan. Clara, Blade and Fu Xuan. Sampo, JK. Bladey? Do you think it's Blade? Oh, Erupt, this quiz was released around 2.5, so Mighty wasn't released yet. I want to go with Fu Xuan. You guys are saying Blade? Fu Xuan for sure. Okay, let's go Fu Xuan. Yeah, it was Fu Xuan. The highest base attack. If memory serves me correctly, this one was Dr. Ratio. I think Ratio had the highest base attack. Fei Xiao? I think Ratio was higher. Yeah, I think it's Ratio. It's definitely not Phainon after he got his base attack nerfed in V4. Anyway. You would have never guessed Ratio? Yeah. Yep, it's Ratio. Well, I was on the right path. You were. Follow-up attack hunt character. Highest base defense. Is this Aventurine? Aventurine? Yes. I think. Let's go with it. Firefly? Fucking... Ugh. Really? Firefly? I know, right? Hello? Firefly? The highest base speed? Is this Zila? A life is BB? Firefly? I know, right? She scales so well with defense. Of course, Royal. She has damage resistant and kit, I know, right? Easy Zila, yeah. The lowest base speed? Japard. Wait, is this Japard or Clara? Clara? Not Japard? I know it's Japard or Clara. I don't remember which one it is. It's Clara? Jeppy, Clara? You would have guessed Clara? Okay, we'll guess Clara. It is Clara. She's 90. I think Japard is like 94. Nice save, chat. Highest energy cost to cast ultimate. During 2.5? It is Robin, I think. Hi, Silver Lawrence Gaming! So glad to have you here. Yeah, I think this one's Robin. Robin is higher than Dill. Get out of here. Oh, it's Firefly! You're right. It's Firefly. It's Firefly. Firefly's ult cost is like 240 or something. Firefly, she's gonna eat. Yeah, it's Firefly. Natasha's ultimate can remove debuff with her E4. What? Hell if I know! Wait, really? We're learning in the chat today. They didn't even let us cope with V4 Phainon with 10 multipliers on everything. No? Okay. She's a launch unit. No. That's a trace? Oh, it is. Her skill can on... Yeah. Yeah, on her skill. But this was saying her ult. Silverwolf can inflict at least 6 different debuffs only from her base kit. Defense shred from her ultimate. Her bugs have attack reduce, speed reduce, defense reduce. She has all type res pen reduction. And if it counts Eidolons, then she reduces effect res. Yep, yeah. See, it counts her Eidolon. I knew it had to count her Eidolon for it. In order to have 3 turns in one cycle, a character must have at least 200 speed. Yes. I know this one. Wait, your name is literally Silverwolf, and you're answering a question about Silverwolf. That's awesome. Yukong's technique, movement speed buff, is faster than Fei Xiao's technique. Are they not the same speed? You saw a test of this the other day, and no, it's not faster? Okay. 4-star moment, am I right? Hey, you were right, Shadow. 35% increased speed versus 50%. Bane of your existence. If only we have the one Yukong fan. Hey, Shadow got it right. March 7 preservation skill has a top passive, true. Argenti talent stack is called Aesthetics? I don't think that's true. I think it's called something else that starts with an A. I'm not an Argenti owner, otherwise I would be able to do this pure fiction. So I don't know what for sure what it's called. But I think I've looked at his kit before, and I feel like I would remember if something was called Aesthetics. Argentia mains Rise, all 2 of them. Okay, we are losing frames hard. Apologies if the stream quality is taking a hit. Society when HSR didn't have the hit rate set in the game system. Oh, crap. Well, it was false, but I just took too long because I was checking my stream quality. True or false? Clara's Mark of Counter debuff doesn't trigger Acheron/stream. False. Oh. The connection is going crazy right now? Sorry, yeah, I can see it going crazy on my stream manager too. It's smoothing out now, so it should be fine.